The hour, Worcester in town. And Pete, you take a look at the Generals. Ray Leak, last year, first-year coach at Dalton, walked into a very good situation with a loaded team that was back. This year, it's a different scenario. Obviously, he likes the opportunity, but a young Worcester team, to say the least, to start for him.
Yeah, especially at the skilled positions. Landon Bird, the quarterback's getting his first start. Kaj Meyer, also Montier Coleman. Those guys haven't played. You don't know what you're going to get with them in the backfield. One thing they do have is experienced offensive line, and they are big, mind you.
Yeah, they are going to, you mentioned Meyer, you mentioned Coleman, and then two guys on the wings that could be Worcester thinks really productive as the season moves along. Logan Gattuso and Sam Shantz. Those are guys, as a junior and a freshman, that could be big, but they're going to have to rely on those big fellas up front to help them out a little bit. And boy, are they big for Worcester.
They're ginormous. They average 307 pounds across the line. Smallest lineman's their left tackle. He's, 258?
And when you take a look, 4 starters returned, the 5th guy played, so it's a veteran group that's going to help out. Landon Bird gets his first start at quarterback. You don't want to put too much pressure on a junior who's making his first varsity start. That's a lot to ask.
It is. I was watching him in warm-ups. He's got a nice arm, throws a nice tight spiral. He can really spin the ball. But that being said, it's his first time. He's going to be awful nervous back there. So I think a lot of this pressure is going to be put on their offensive line. They're going to have to run the ball early, get some success going where he can play action off of it.
On the other side of the ball, Brent Bezansen's first year at Orville, he has the luxury of having a returning quarterback. Cameron Kraft got a start in this game a year ago and was outstanding, leading Orville to a victory. He returns now as a senior with a lot of confidence.
He does, and he has a lot of help in that backfield as well. Parker Hostetler, Travis Pumnio, those guys are back from last year. Braylon McDuffie, Aiden Schaup, those guys are back from last year. Case McDaniel, and they've got a lot of kids in the skilled positions that are experienced.
And when you take a look at Orville, despite the big week 1 win at Worcester, it was 4-6 overall and 2-4 in the pack. They weren't happy really with the season, how it developed. They didn't gel. And with a new coach, everybody's got to buy in to each side and how the operations, which have changed just a little bit.
That is for sure. And I mean, it's up to the coaches to. It's instead of being a head coach anymore, you have to be a salesman just as well, and you got to sell your program to those kids. Let's see how they did.
114th meeting in between the schools. Last year, Orrville snapped a 3-game Worcester streak with a win on the road. We'll come back ready for kickoff here tonight, right after this.
Life happens at full speed.
You're in shade behind the trees.
Quite comfortable over there.
Yeah, as we get ready for kickoff. 79 degrees under partly sunny skies. And tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by J. Horse Manufacturing, committed to providing its customers with quality CNC and fabricated products since 1963. Visit them in person in Dalton or at jhorst.com. So last year, if you remember, Orville jumped out early, a couple of touchdowns in the opening 5 minutes and got it rolling. Worcester's going to get the football first in it. They may not need to score, but trying to get some momentum for this young team's got to be key.
They need some good things to happen. Penalties will be a huge killer tonight. And, yeah, they don't need to score, but maybe get a first down or two to calm the nerves a little bit and then see what happens.
End of the ball game, we will select the Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the game. And that player receives a very nice T-shirt. Compliments of Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Worcester, Orville, and in Millersburg.
One thing we had last year that you don't see very often, how about 2 50-yard field goals by the field goal kicker? He's graduated now, but boy, was he fun to watch.
Caleb Waite was quite a weapon for Orville last year. Yep. Both teams have new kickers. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, Orville had an advantage in the special teams department in every ball game because of Waite. Orville clad in the home black uniforms with the red numbers, the white trim, and the black hats. Orville will see Worcester in the all-white road uniforms with the blue numbers and the gold helmets with the blue W on the side. So Logan Gattuso is waiting single safety back at the 10-yard line for Worcester to receive the opening kick and get the 2025 season underway. Jeremy Gonzalez, the junior kicker, will let it fly in the middle of the field for Orville. Glad you're with us again. High school football Friday night returns here on FM 102.9 and on YouTube at Local Sports OH. Kickoff is a short one, floats inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Near side 25-30 goes Adrian Jelks. Jelks reversing field, gets a good block and then dropped the football. Penalty flags behind him. Jelks at the 30, far sideline 35-40. Another flag as Jelks goes out of bounds near midfield. He did a lot of running, probably for nothing, because I think we have a couple of illegal blocks on Worcester that are going to pull this one back.
Yeah, the first one was pretty blatant. He was right there to make the play, and the guy came in and just took him out from the backside.
Yeah, anymore, even if those were head in front, it doesn't matter.
No.
That's a defenseless player call that was started a year ago. So Jelks did it well to do what he could, but instead of starting near midfield, there are two flags, one on each side of the field. We'll sort them out. And, of course, it's week one. You hope for minimal flags like you do every week, and we might see some water breaks.
Yeah.
The field is totally in shade. The only sun part is the Orville side and the press box that we are streaming into. So we'll beat up a little bit tonight, but we're not on camera, so it won't matter. So the illegal block will put it back inside the 30, where they're going to walk it down for Worcester and Landon Bird. Up front, that line, Hudson Copenhaver is the center. Ronan White, Brody Borman the guards. Wiley Fuqua, Cohen Menching of the tackles. Jamison Eggman is the tight end. Now we mentioned Meyer Coleman, along with Mosley at the skill set with Shantz and Gattuso also in play. So the line of scrimmage all the way back to the 16-yard line for Worcester and the opening snap of the season. Snap at a Bird, quick screen out to the right, and it's caught, juggled behind the line and back near the line of scrimmage, but that was it. It's going to be a loss of one, as good coverage by Orville on the flanks as they got out there quickly to get Javon Mosley, and it's actually a loss of a yard. So second down and 11. Orville with a 3-4 defense we'll get to in a moment. Snap at a Bird, looks to throw, three-man rush, he rolls left, fires to the sideline, tipped in incomplete. Nobody down the field, and it's quickly third down and long. Bram Hostetler returns on the interior line as the nose guard. Connor Ensley and Brian Perez are the ends. Linebackers, Parker Hostetler with Luke Kinzer inside. Travis Pomnio and Tyson Woodruff on the outside. Braylon McDuffie and Daryl Mosley the corners. Cameron Kraft and Case McDaniel the safeties for Orville. Third and 11 for Worcester, back at the 15. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Bird drops, quick screen over the middle, hit and down hard, short of the 22-yard line. Big stick up from the secondary. McDuffie. Hello. And tough to hang on. The pickup is good for 6 or 7, but hard yards to say the least on the completion. And it will bring up 4th down.
Great job by Gattuso to keep hold of that ball because he knew he was going to get nailed.
Yeah,
too.
quick slant, and he did hang on. Worcester keeps the offense out, and they roll right to throw on 4th and 4 and throw for it, and they get it. Sideline 30, 35-yard line. Pass is caught by Mosley. Or I beg your pardon. Yeah, it is Jamal Mosley out of bounds. So a gamble to say the least by Ray Leake to start the ball game. And it works out with a completion from Bird to Mosley. So out to the 34-yard line and a 1st down. Worcester nothing but passing to start, and they'll throw it again. Bird hurls it over the middle high. Pass is caught at the 40-yard line. Nice move. 45 and close to a 1st down. That's Shantz. First catch for the freshman, and Worcester thinks he can do a lot of good things. Picked up 11 there.
Tell you what, Landon Bird has an arm now. That ball was zipped in there.
Well, 5 wide again for Worcester, and they're chucking it in the opening drive. Quarterback draw this time. Bird runs up the middle. Daylight to midfield. 1st down, Orrville 44-yard line. Penalty flag, however, might bring this back a yard into the backfield. And the initial call is a hold on Worcester. So wipe out the run from Bird, and it will bring up 1st down and long. Well, take command of your land and conquer tough terrain with Maslep Leg Hardware and Turf, your #1 Ventrac dealer in Ohio. They have you covered kickoff till the job is done. Stop in for that legendary Maslep Lee experience east of Worcester off Old Lincoln Way.
Landon Bird 4 or 5 to start this game for 24 yards.
So football back to the 36-yard line. 1st down and 20. Empty backfield, Bird to throw. Pumps it, now rolls left. He's being chased. Fires late over the middle and tipped it incomplete. Intended for the tight end, but Travis Pumnio stepped right in front. He and Tyson Woodruff, the outside backers, and they close quickly to knock it down and bring up 2nd down and long. Well, we mentioned Worcester in the skilled sets. No running back carries return. And on the outside, they think maybe, even though they're young, they can produce some offense. So Bird to throw it again. Now he's under pressure. Fires late over the middle, Mosley. A crossing route to the 40. Steps through the defense, 45. Penalty flag down. Mosley down at the 46. And this may be going against Orville on the tackle.
I think might be a face mask.
So we'll see on the marker. Worcester's had it for 2 minutes, and they've thrown it every play. So the pickup was 9. As the officials confer. And it is a face mask on Orville. And it's going to be the big one. 15 onto it will give Worcester a 1st down to the Red Rider 40-yard line.
Already 3 penalties on Orville for 35 yards.
So Worcester throwing it all over the yard on this opening series. 5 wide, and they'll stay that way. Left side hash mark as they are ready. Bird, 6 foot, 165-pound junior. And runs up, wanted to have a jump pass, and he got swallowed up near the line of scrimmage. He ran up to the line tentatively, and it looked like he wanted to throw it, but just hung on to it. And he basically had no room to do anything at all. Mason Keener was out there and made a nice tackle to knock him down for a yard loss. So 2nd down and 11 at the 41-yard line. Worcester goes 4 wide to the right. And whistle stop it near sideline. Orville's going to take an early timeout. Talking about the Worcester spread offense, probably. We'll take a quick break. 9:08 in the opening quarter, scoreless, with Worcester and Orville back after this. outside the 40 to the Orrville 44-yard line.
First penalty on the Generals tonight. I don't think they plan on punting.
No, I don't think so either. 8:52 opening quarter. Offense stays out on 4th and 14. Well, they went 4th and 4 inside their own 30.
Yeah.
So, Bird with a single back, 4 wide at the Orrville 44. Take a snap, and now pooch kick. Short up the left side of the field, hits around the Orrville 20, sideways and a little bit forward inside the 15, and it's going to be touched right there. So a little quick kick, and Worcester gets something out of the opening drive, and will make Orrville work deep out of their own end for their first series at the 8:39 mark to go here in the opening quarter. And for the first time, the Red Riders will touch the football this season. Well, here's to our local small business owners and everything you do to help business succeed. State Farm agent Justin Hazlip knows what it takes because he runs a small business. Get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Justin Hazlip in Orrville like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. So here comes senior quarterback Cameron Kraft. Kraft threw for 260 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game a year ago. And he'll operate with a single back, Parker Hostetler. Returns as one of those featured backs. Got a man in motion, and Hostetler trap play left side through a hole 15, plows out across the 20. And Parker, big kid at 5'10", 200, out to the 22-yard line. Picked up 7.
That's their version of Thunder and Lightning. Travis Pumneo, the speed back, and Hostetler, the hard runner.
Back to last night, our pigskin preview show. I have to apologize. I had mentioned mistakenly, and not very smartly, that Parker and Paul were brothers last year. They weren't. Paul has moved on, so I apologize about that mistake on my part. Hostetler combination, but not brothers. So Kraft's first pass down the middle, intended for McDuffie, and penalty flags are going to be interference. Defensive back was tied on the back of his jersey on that little skinny post. And the result is going to be a first down for Orrville on their opening throw of the night.
I'll tell you what, that's probably a good play by the secondary of Worcester. He was beat, and that probably saved him a touchdown right there.
So the 15-yarder will walk it out across the 35-yard line and give it a first down for Orrville. Reed Shemensky, the center. Lincoln Klutz, Carson Cunningham, the guards. Bram Hostetler, Owen Landis, the tackles. Luke Kinzer's the tight end. Hostetler and Pumneo, we mentioned. McDuffie at a split end spot. Case McDaniel, Tyson Woodruff, and Aiden Schaup also will be on the flanks. And this time they hand it off. Big hole left side. 40, 45, midfield. Hostetler first down. And finally run out of bounds inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. So huge gain for the Orrville junior. And a first down for the Red Riders.
2 carries, 26 yards right out of the gate for Parker Hostetler.
Hostetler, one of those guys, and every school at every level has them. They're about 200 pounds and they play linebacker and running back.
Yes.
I mean, and they're usually really good. We had someone I played, you did as too. So at the 44-yard line on a first down and 10. Kraft shotgun, take a snap, and whistles stop it. Far side of the field, the first indication against Worcester, and it is a dead ball call against the front for the Generals. King Blair and Andrew Joka are the tackles. Ben Reaney and Lincoln Conley are the ends. Anthony Weinman, Arch Mealy, and Caden Hauser, the linebackers. The secondary, Mosley and Cam Chaney at the corners, and Darius Howard and Gattuso, the safeties. So at the 39-yard line, first down 5, Orrville. 7:48 opening quarter, were scoreless. 3 wide with a tight end for Kraft. And Kraft will hand it off. Trap play. Nice hole. Hostetler. 35. Penalty flags fly in from all directions on the tackle. He's got a first down to the 33-yard line. Well, we had hoped for a relatively penalty-free opening quarter. That is moot.
Not the case.
And each defense has now been flagged for a personal foul face mask. This one on Worcester will cost him 15.
Fourth penalty on Worcester, fourth 40 yards already. 7 penalties in these first 2 drives.
Both coaches said also, look, whether it's week 1 or week 10, we can't have that because the margin of error can be so slim.
Yep.
So Orville pops into the red zone for the first time. Brought to you by the good folks at Hybrid Insurance. Check out hybridinsurance.com. 18-yard line on first down and 10. Man in motion is Schaup. Handed off, Hostetler up the middle, broke a tackle, 20, outside 15, cuts in 10, 5, and dives inside the 5 with a first down. He is down near the 3-yard line. Nice little 15-yard scamper by Hostetler. And Orville knocking on the door on their opening series.
Yeah, 4 first downs in this series. Right down the field they went. Parker Hostetler taking the brunt of it.
Seen 2 totally different approaches.
Yeah.
Worcester in the air and Orville on the ground. So just inside the 3. First down and goal. Split backs, Pumnio in the backfield. Hostetler the carry right side. Follows Pumnio to the 2, to the 1. He got in, touchdown. 3-yard run. And the opening score of the game goes to Orville to lead it 6-0 at the 7:01 mark here in this opening quarter. Well, the benefit of a couple of 15-yard penalties, but a lot of Parker Hostetler on that drive. So, see what Orville wants to do. Both teams operating with a new kicker. Jeremy Gonzalez will handle placements for Orville. Junior. I don't know where a lot of teams would be anymore without soccer programs.
I know.
They don't like them in the fall. They still may be some players, but I'll tell you what, they've given them a lot of kickers.
Yes, they have.
Both schools have them. So Gonzalez, out of a craft hold, PAT is up, and it is no good. He missed it wide right. 6-0 Orville, timeout. 7:01 opening quarter. Worcester gets the football when we come back after this. Back at the 15-yard line. In the middle. Kick is again up the left side of the field. Near the sideline, hits at the 10. Great Orville hop inside the 5 and scoots into the end zone for the touchback. Yeah, and Worcester from the 20 gets it for the second time.
Scoring drive brought to you by the folks at Kilbuck Savings Bank. Well, partner, it only took 125 years, but the Kilbuck Savings Bank is now open in Worcester. Located on Milltown Road, neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons are ready to go to work for you. Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. And that was a 4-play drive that covered 85 yards, and it was Parker Hostetler doing most of the damage outside the 2 penalties. 4 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown for Hostetler, and Orville up 6-0.
Worcester's second drive starts at the 20. And I think Orville had some difficulty with numbers on the field and the right thing, so they just burned their second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And let you know that Becker Farms Maintenance provides professional repair and maintenance services for medium heavy-duty trucks, semis, and trailers. Call Becker Farms Maintenance or visit them online. Full slate of games tonight. League schedule doesn't open for a while. Triway West Holmes tonight. We're doing that rivalry. Dalton, first time ever, Bishop Reedy makes the haul up to take on the Bulldogs. Norway home for St. Clairsville. Hillsdale, it's tough when you only have one expectation. That's to get back to state for the Falcons. They open at Black River. Tuslaw Smithville with a couple of locals. Cleveland JFK makes the haul to Rittman. By the way, besides these two new coaches, Mike Huff at Rittman, Reed Geibel at Dalton, their first game at those schools. And we'll run down the rest of the schedule coming up. So after the second timeout by Orville, Worcester in the middle of the field. And it was all Landon Bird throwing it to open up the ball game, and they run it here. Bouncing outside, first carry of the night for Montier Coleman. Coleman with a penalty flag behind him. Far sideline 25 and bumped out of bounds shy of the 30. But yet another marker down and a holding penalty against Worcester. And they're starting to accumulate a few flags here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, fifth penalty for 50 yards already for Worcester.
Also, Chippewa East Canton tonight. Keystone comes to Northwestern. Waynedale, home for Tusky Valley, and Mapleton Loudonville wraps up the area schedule of 11 games. So we approach the midway point in the opening quarter, 6-0 Orrville. And Worcester now back inside its 12-yard line with a first down and 10. Bird with Coleman to his left. Fakes to him, fires quickly over the middle, caught by the tight end, that's Engman, across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And he's a big kid, Jamison, 6'4", 225-pounder. He's a load, and picked up the penalty yards and about 4 more to bring up second down 6. In high school anymore, the tight end's kind of a lost item in the passing game. But Engman with a catch there. Bird ready again out of the gun, takes a snap, rolls left, now tucks it, runs up the middle, has to slide down for about a yard. Orrville had it well defensed. The linebacker, Luke Kinzer, covered Bird at the 27-yard line. Pickup of 1 brings up third down 3.
Yeah, it almost looked like the back went the wrong way. The quarterback turned to the right, stuck the ball out like he was going to hand it off, and there was nobody there, so he just took off with it.
Worcester has not huddled yet. They stay at the line, everything being signaled in from the sideline. Third and 3. 3 receivers come near side right. And Bird take a snap, hands Coleman up the middle, hit near the line, struggles to try and get to a first down. It's going to be close. Good extra effort by the 160-pound sophomore. Orville stood him up, but leg drive might have got him enough, and I think it did. He hit the 30, and that's all he needed to do, and that'll move the chains for Worcester.
Yeah, he got help with a little tush push from number 79.
Yeah, that was Wiley Fuqua. So at the 30, first down and 10 for Worcester. Snap it to Bird, hand it to Coleman, right side. In trouble in the backfield, but outraces everybody to the corner, cuts upfield, and gets to the 34-yard line. Kinzer again in on the play. And from the corner, Tyson Woodruff. Pickup of 4 will bring up second down 6. 6-0 Orrville as we at the 5-minute mark in the opening quarter. Worcester, more to a pro-style set for the first time. Split backs, 2 wides. And movement up front. No flags, and the pass is batted down behind the line of scrimmage. That one really looked weird to start, but Bird's pass was knocked down. He was about 10 yards behind the line. It looked like somebody moved, but there was no flags. And in the end, good pressure by Orrville. And that was Woodruff again. And Tyson goes 6'2", got in the air to knock it down to bring up third down 6.
Got a score from the West Holmes Triway game. Triway up 7-0 end of the first quarter.
So snap it to Bird, he drops to throw. Fires over the middle, tipped, and caught by the deflection of Engman. Great concentration by the tight end. It went through Kinzer's hands, and Engman still hung on the tip trail and picked up a first down at the 43-yard line.
Tell you what, that young man could be a weapon this year for Worcester with his size. He's going to create matchup nightmares in the secondary.
We mentioned 6'4", 225, second catch of the drive. Into the 43 and a first down.
That's Worcester's third or fourth third down conversion.
So Meyer in the backfield. left Bird. Take a snap, quick option left. They pitch to Meyer, far sideline. And he's bumped out of bounds after a short game. Pumnio and Hostetler were both there on the far side to knock him out. Pickup of about 2 for the Worcester back.
One thing Worcester is doing, they are owning the time of possession early in this game, and when it's this warm out, second half, that might wear on Orville's defense.
Second down and 8 at the 45-yard line. 2 backs, 2 receivers, both come right. And Bird, snap it, looks right. Now rolls right under some heavy pressure and just fires it out of bounds. Nobody there, got hit late. Orville only rushing 3, but they're now starting to get pressure. And it's the same guy that I have called a couple of times from the corner, and that's Woodruff. Just a sophomore, 6'2", 195-pounder.
8 for 13 passing now is Landon Bird, 62 yards.
So third down and 8, Worcester at the 45. Empty backfield. Orville has 4 guys up. Worcester looks far side for a play call. Play clock inside of 5. Snap it to Bird. Drops under pressure, fires deep down the middle for the tight end. One-handed grab by Ingman inside the 30. My, oh my. The junior is showing up at 6'4". He went up with one hand and hauled it in with a defender near him. And a first down for the Generals.
30-yard pickup. 3 catches for 56 yards right now for Ingman.
He's made 2 fabulous catches on this drive. My goodness. I think Bird was just getting rid of it with pressure. And go get it, young fella. Bird to throw it again. In the pocket, now rolls right and empties it towards the sideline, incomplete. Mosley, the intended receiver. But Orville got pressure from Pumnio and Woodruff to bring up second down. 6-0 Orville at the 3:44 mark here in the opening quarter. Parker Hostetler's 3-yard run, the only score. So at the 25-yard line, Worcester on second down. This time Gattuso comes wide to the right. And shots in the slot that way. And they hand it off. Coleman up the middle through a nice hole at the 20. Stood up at the 20-yard line and then driven backwards. McDuffie from the secondary was up to make a play. Pickup of close to 5. We'll bring up third down.
3 carries for 12 yards for Coleman. This is the 11th play of the drive for Worcester.
By the way, you're looking for a locally owned car dealership? Head to Village Motors in Millersburg. Check out their inventory, price to sell. They have a state-of-the-art collision center and a service and parts department. Get the job done. Village Motors on State Route 83 North in Millersburg. So Worcester 3rd and 5 at the 20. And Orville has to call their 3rd timeout in the opening quarter. And again, personnel on the defense. They had too many guys on the field. So they'll have nothing left. With 3:10 in the opening quarter, we're going to keep it right here on this Friday night.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, having to use all 3 of your timeouts in the first quarter.
No, I think maybe, I don't know, Brent Bezanson not going to like it, but maybe week 1.
Yeah.
New system and everything, you can maybe deal with it, but if it happens in 2 weeks, I'm sure the attitude of the head coach might be different.
Exactly.
So I tell you what, considering the newness in the skill department from Worcester, what you can do these days, you put guys on an island, and if you have some skilled guy in the receiving, you can do some damage, and that's what Worcester has managed to do moving the football in this opening quarter.
Yeah, they're using their size out wide with Engman, and he's creating matchup nightmares for Orville. He's got 3 inches on anybody in the Orville secondary outside of maybe McDuffie.
It's 3rd and 5, Worcester sitting at the 20-yard line. Empty backfield, 3 wide right. Bird the snap, looks right, under pressure, steps up, and now wants to run straight up the field. First down, 15, and slides down at the 14-yard line. Woodruff and Hostetler covered him, but Bird picked it up on the ground, and into the red zone for the first time tonight goes Worcester's offense.
Worcester's 7th first down of this first half.
Red Zone trip brought to you by Hubbard Insurance. If you have rental properties, they have great rates through great companies like Ohio Mutual. Online at hubbardinsurance.com. 2:50 opening quarter. Orville up 6-0. And Worcester with the 14-yard line on 1st down and 10. Orville now sees Worcester go heavy. 3 backs, and they run it. Coleman, power play, left side, through a hole near the 10-yard line. Worcester put Andrew Yazkulka in the backfield. 6'4", 300-pounder, one of those 3 backs. He led Coleman off the left and picked up 5. And Worcester snaps it, same play, left side. Inside the 6 to the 5, shoving to the 3. Now they're the 2-yard line. Well, this is where Worcester's using that big offensive front, and they have it 1st down and goal. And again, extra heavy look. Worcester goes in a hurry on 1st and goal inside the 3. Coleman again, hit near the line and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That time McDuffie from the right corner, unblocked, got to the Worcester running back and knocked him down for a loss of a couple. So back at the 5-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and goal as we got under 2 minutes here in this opening quarter.
Impressive drive nonetheless by Worcester. This is their 17th play.
Of course, all kept alive on that big 3rd down catch by the tight end, Edmond. Give it to Coleman, power play right side. Got to the 4-yard line, shoved back by Hostetler. And got just 1. 3rd down and goal coming up. Coleman trying to kind of feel his way into the line, and there wasn't much of a hole that time off the Worcester right side. So Worcester's going to take out 2 big bodies, bring the skill back in on 3rd down and goal at the 4. 1:10 to go in the opening quarter. 6-0 Orville.
Great part of the field to look for your tight end.
Play clock is down to 5. Worcester just now gets to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to hurry. And Ray Leake sees it, and he's going to call the timeout. So we'll take a quick break with 55 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 3rd and goal Worcester when we come back. Orville up 6-0. Back after this. Seconds to go in this opening quarter.
All's I know, partner, sun's behind the trees, life is good now.
It feels, what, 25 degrees cooler?
At least. Yep.
But you'll get that the opening couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. Where do we go to Dalton?
The entire field bathed in shade. It's been a long quarter because Worcester has thrown it a ton, but they've also run it more on this drive. We'll see what they do at the Orville 4-yard line on 3rd down and goal. Orville up 6-0. Orville's only had 1 possession. This is Worcester's 2nd. Meyer in the backfield now. 4 receivers set for Bird. Quarterback take a snap, drops, and whistles, stop it. And Worcester's going to be flagged for motion. It's the one negative for the Generals here in this opening quarter. A lot of penalties.
Yeah, 6th penalty already. But I'll tell you what, this is impressive. Worcester's run 27 plays in this quarter. Orville 4. And like I said, how will that affect the defense in the second half? This is a nice warm night.
So receivers all go left. 5 of them for Worcester. And quick snap, they throw back to the right, and there's nobody there. The pass is incomplete. All 5 receivers were left. Trying to figure out what that was. It could have been intentional grounding because there was nobody within 25 yards of Bird or the line, but I think it was just miscommunication by Worcester. And they're going to bring out the field goal team on 4th and goal from the 9.
9 for 16 passing is Bird for 92 yards.
16 attempts in the opening quarter.
Yes.
Well, Jake Vermaeten will now get his first attempt at a field goal. And we'll try from the right side hash mark. The senior from Worcester. Left footer. It marked down at the 16-yard line, so a 26-yard attempt. Bird, the quarterback, is the holder to try and get Worcester on the board. Good snap, hold down. Kick on the way, has the distance up, and it is good. So, welcome aboard, Jake Vermaiden. 26-yard field goal gives Worcester 3. Orrville 6, timeout. 46 seconds, opening quarter. Back in a moment. But again, penalties hurt Worcester. Remember, they had a first and goal.
Yeah.
And got to the 3, but had to be marched back. And then miscommunication in the offense, incompletion, settling for the field goal. So Orrville will get their second opportunity at the football. And the Red Riders put Mosley and McDuffie deep to await the kick. And Vermaiden will kick it off as it teed up in the middle of the field. .46 seconds to go in this opening quarter, which has taken a while. And Vermaiden's kick is short up the left side of the field. Is fielded up at the 17-yard line, far side. Across the 25 to the 30. And short return, good coverage. As Orrville will have it for their second offensive series. Daryl Mosley on the return for the Riders, who will start at their 33-yard line.
So far, time of possession, Orrville's had it for 1:38. Worcester's had it for 9:36.
So Orrville benefited by 2 defensive penalties from Worcester, each of the 15-yard variety in that opening drive. That and a heavy dose of Parker Hostetler put him in the end zone. Kraft threw one pass, but there was interference on it, so officially without an attempt for the senior quarterback. Here on first down, give it to Hostetler again. Off the left side, bounces off a tackle and daylight. Near side, 40. First down, 45. Stiff arm to midfield and finally knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line with the penalty flag. That's effort by Hostetler, and Worcester got a little bit too zealous late. And check on the markers to make sure they were all against Worcester. Another one came in late from the back judge, but that could have been also on the point of the tackle. And it looks like it was. So a 20-yard run and 15 on top of it. And Orrville in business once again in the final 30 seconds of this quarter.
7th penalty on Worcester in this first quarter.
That's at least 3:15.
Yes.
So at the 32-yard line, first down. Hostetler in the backfield. Kraft to throw it. Drops, looks, fires deep over the middle. McDuffie can't grab it at the 10-yard line. Penalty flag is down. Defensive back was on him when the ball rode up. And we'll see where the marker is. Wasn't a whole lot there, to be honest with you. But it's going to be pass interference on Worcester. And another 15-yarder against the Generals. Little skinny post that was high. And it's to the 17-yard line.
85 yards and penalties.
I was going to say, they're approaching 100 in the first quarter.
Yes.
So with the 17, first down and 10, 26 seconds to go in the quarter. McDuffie solo left. Twins the other way. Kraft to throw. Out route, McDuffie caught at the 11 and chopped down inside the 10. Cheney knocked him out. But the pickup, good for about 8 on the first catch of the night for Braylon McDuffie. He had a touchdown against Worcester in the opening game a year ago. 6'5", 180-pounder.
Yeah, nice body out there, nice frame.
Just inside the 10, second and short. Single back is Hostetler for Kraft. Takes a snap, give it to Hostetler, big hole left side. He's to the 5, headed to the pylon and get tripped up inside the 2 near the 1 by Gattuso. But it's going to be first down and goal at the 1. Unlikely the final play of the opening quarter. So we will have to turn around and trot the entire 100 to get ready for the second quarter here at Red Rider Stadium. A smooth 43 minutes in the opening quarter, and Orrville leads Worcester 6-3. We're back after this. Orrville up 6-3.
Yeah, Worcester, 28 plays in that first quarter, 123 total yards. Orrville, 8 plays, 81 yards. Orrville has the touchdown. Worcester has the field goal.
So at the 1-yard line, Hostetler and Pumnio in the backfield. Kraft will go under center in the short yardage set. And hand it off Hostetler, and that's an easy touchdown. 1-yard run, Parker Hostetler. And Orrville's had it twice and scored it twice, although Worcester has helped him out with a lot of penalties.
A lot of penalties. That's the 7th carry for Parker Hostetler. He's putting himself together a wonderful first half. 74 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns.
So after the missed PAT the first time, Orrville will keep the offense out and go forward here. Case McDaniel checks in as an extra skill set. 12-3 Riders, 2 seconds into this second quarter. McDaniel and McDuffie come right, and Woodruff the other way. Kraft out of the gun on the 2-point try. Spins right, dumps it in the flat, caught by Hostetler, and he waltzes into the end zone. Nice little boot play, and the try for 2 good. Orrville up 14-3 on Worcester. Timeout, just underway second quarter. Back in 30 seconds.
Fall is almost here. Is your furnace ready? Don't get caught in the cold. Call Conrad's Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist, for a full furnace checkup. Our certified technicians will make sure your system is running safely and efficiently, saving you money and giving you peace of mind. Conrad's Heating and Cooling, keeping your home cozy all season long. 330-658-3000 or visit our website at conradsheating.com.
Ball on Worcester on the 2-point try. So they're already over 100 yards in penalties, and we're 1 snap into the second quarter. And Orville also leads 14-3. Nice drive again, helped out by penalties by the Red Riders, but they went right down the field quickly.
Yeah, they did. Scoring drive brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank. 125 years of great banking service has now come to Worcester. The new Kilbuck Savings Bank has opened on Milltown Road. Find out what neighborhood banking is all about. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. That was a swift three-play 68-yard drive aided by Worcester penalties again, and it was Parker Hostetler from 1 yard out, and the two-point conversion is good. 14-6 Orville. Hostetler 7 carries, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns.
So, see if Orville wants to get a little bit tricky. If they can, I don't think this carries over to the kickoff though. I think you just have to decline it. Okay, Orville's back at the 25-yard line.
So that must have been unsportsmanlike on Orville.
It had to be post-possession then because I did not see it. I'm trying to figure out what happened, but...
So I'm going to take that 15 off of Worcester. They're back under 100 yards.
So Orville will kick off from the 25, and Gonzalez will do that. Gattuso has moved all the way up to his 25 for Worcester. And here's the kick. This one hit down the middle of the field. Gattuso is going to grab at the 28-yard line. Daylight 35, near sideline 40, gets a block midfield in the open field 40, 30, has the kicker to beat and didn't get him. 20, 10, he's inside the 10, fumbles near the goal line, and we're looking, it's a touchdown. He stayed in bounds somehow and fumbled right at the goal line, but the officials weren't there, but they say he crossed the plane, and it's a touchdown for Worcester. 67 yards on the kick return by Logan Gattuso. Well, that was quick, and I'm not sure how he stayed in bounds. He did, though, on the near sideline. Got away from the kicker, Gonzalez. And Worcester gets momentum right back on the kick return by the junior.
Yeah, that was big. Almost a fumble at the goal line, but it wouldn't have mattered because Worcester had Johnny on the spot that recovered it.
So, Vermaeten, who had a field goal earlier, now will try his first point after. And the hold was late getting down by Bird, and it was blocked. Really not much that the kicker could do. Orville had Perez and McDuffie back there, and they block it. And we'll keep it right here. We've had a bunch of stoppages, and we're going to have more. Hope you enjoy Friday night, folks. We'll be here all night, literally.
Let's just hope it don't turn to Saturday.
11:44, second quarter. That's it. The thing is, with all the stoppages we have had, teams have been able to get as much water as they want.
Yeah.
So that hasn't been an issue. Slowing things down there. It's just been penalties and stoppages. So 14-9 in favor of Orville now. And they're going to get it back. Well, Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment, a fully equipped hardware. Also features Milwaukee Power Tools and a great inventory of Carhartt clothing and footwear. They're off Lincoln Way East in Worcester. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. So Vermaeten to kick it off. And Orville waits to receive. Red Riders have two back there. JoJo Klein and Trey Mosley. So Vermaeten has it teed up right in the middle of the field for the latest kickoff. And it's a short kick up the middle of the field. Mosley's going to grab at the 12. Angles to the right, 25. Through a seam at the 30. And is slowed up and down at the 33-yard line. So that's where Orville will start their third series. The first two resulted in touchdowns, both by Parker Hostetler on short runs. But they were also aided by a ton of Worcester penalty yards.
They're going to have to clean that up at halftime for sure.
So opening Friday night of high school football. 114th meeting of this rivalry. Orrville snapped the 3-game losing streak to Worcester last year. So on first down, Kraft will hand it off. That's worked a lot, but this time Worcester, really for the first time, able to snuff the ball carrier, which was Pumnio. Left side of the line, he got just about a yard, then that's it. Ben Reaney, the left side end, was there. Also defensively for Worcester, the defensive tackle, and that was Yaskolka. Second down 9 after the 1-yard carry. So Pumnio, the featured back, giving Hostetler just a little bit of a break offensively this series. Put a man in motion, McDaniel. And Kraft throws right. Stop pass caught. McDuffie 40. Broke a tackle. 45. First down. McDuffie to the 47-yard line. Good play by McDuffie. Caden Hauser, the tackle. Catch and run will move the chains for the Riders.
McDuffie's second catch for 21 yards. Kraft's second completion for 21 yards.
So to the 47-yard line. Orrville up 14-9 early in the second quarter. McDuffie and McDaniel both into the boundary right this time as McDaniel goes in motion. Fake it to him, give it to Pumnio right side. Broke a tackle midfield, near sideline, first down, 40. Stays on his feet and finally ridden out of bounds by Gattuso at the 35-yard line. That's 18 more yards on the ground for Travis Pumnio. And Orrville getting the offense rolling again on their third series.
Doing it on the ground, too. Very impressed with the Orrville offensive line. They have blown some holes in the Worcester defense.
Yeah, Hostetler, Cunningham, Shemensky, Klutz, and Landis. And a little bit of Mason Keener also was expected to rotate in tonight. So Shemensky out over the ball on 1st and 10 at the Worcester 35. Kraft ready, take a snap, give it. Pumnio this time hit the backfield, going nowhere. Wrapped up and thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Great penetration by Worcester's Darian Mitchell. 260-pound defensive lineman able to get Pumnio before he got moving. And a loss of 2 back at the 37-yard line. 10 minutes, second quarter on the clock. Good crowd, as you might expect. Worcester's side, probably 95% full, and ringed around the outside with a fence. So Kraft out of the gun once again with 3 receivers. Take a snap, drops to throw, fires left side out route, and a sliding grab made at the 33-yard line. Really not much McDaniel could do because he had to get down to catch it on one knee. He did so with a short gain. Pickup of 4 on the completion will bring up 3rd down and 8.
3 for 3 passing is Cam Kraft, 25 yards. West Holmes down 14-0 to Triway. 2 minutes to go before half.
We'll see the Titans next week. Their home opener as Norwayne makes a visit. So Kraft out of the gun on 3rd and 8. Take a snap, quick throw left, fires, caught, first down. Once again, that's McDuffie. That's been his featured target. And they both look good on those quick routes to the sideline, to the 21-yard line, and a first down for Orrville. So safe passing game for Orrville. A lot of short stuff, controlled passing game, and it has worked along with the run game. And as I say that, Hostetler back out there. He'll relieve Pumnio in the backfield now at the Worcester 21. Worcester with a 4-man front. McDaniel again in motion. And Kraft give it off to the right side. Hostetler met at the line, and he just put his head down and got 2 or 3 out of not much. Good effort by Hostetler. For Worcester defensively, Lincoln Conley led the tacklers to the 18-yard line. Another Hybrid Insurance red zone trip for Orrville. We approach the 8-minute mark in the second quarter. Orrville up 14-9 on Worcester and driving.
And really, this is what Orrville needed offensively. Keep some of those defenders off the field that's been on the field that whole first quarter.
Yeah, Orrville scored so quickly. And Worcester's had the ball seemingly most of the half. Kraft here, take a snap, short roll right, fires outside. That's going to be caught. Woodruff at the 15, makes a move to the 10, gets a block at the 5, but a penalty flag as he goes into the end zone will wave this one off. That's a clean block 20 years ago, but on a defenseless defender, if he's blindsided, they'll call it every time. And as an offensive guy, it's tough to pull back you on a block, but it is a penalty.
Yeah.
And it will be on Orville for 15 yards.
You almost got to stop and take the blow yourself. Let him run into you. I mean, it's a different day and age, and I get it. I mean, there's been a lot of injuries on plays just like that, so that's what they're trying to cure. And
Darius Howard was the Worcester defender who went down, and he is up on his own feet. And that's good to see, walking to the far sideline. So penalty from the spot, which was inside the 10. And now we'll go back outside the 20 to the 23-yard line. We've had a flag-filled opening half.
Fifth penalty, 65 yards for Orville.
So they keep the down, second down, and 12 at the 23. Orville's got two guys moving. They need to stop and reset. Plenty of time on the play clock, however, at 15 as they do their stat. McDuffie wide to the left side, and Kraft brings him in motion. Snaps it, hands it to him. McDuffie hit behind the line, broke it. Turns upfield with a block, 20, 15, and bounced out of bounds inside the 15-yard line by Cam Chaney. Well, it's a good thing they got McDuffie where they wanted to be because they handed it to him on that jet sweep and picked up good yardage.
9 yards.
Third down and 3 coming up just inside the Worcester 15-yard line.
Eighth play of the drive coming up as well.
So Pubnio back in. And he'll join Hostetler in the backfield. Kraft will go under center on third down and 3 at the 14. Snap it. Hostetler right side. It's going to be stopped by a penalty, however. Another flag. A second time Worcester has been whistled for encroachment. And that's going to be a first down via the penalty. With 7.5 to go in the half. So to the 9-yard line, first down and goal. By the way, stay healthy with Heidi's Pharmacy in Worcester, your hometown pharmacy. Friendly service, prescriptions, and wellness care you can trust. WorcesterPharmacy.com or stop in on Commerce Parkway in Worcester. Get the TLC you deserve from Heidi's Pharmacy.
Unofficially 9th first down for Orville.
So first and goal at the 9. Single back, Hostetler left of his quarterback. McDaniel in motion. Kraft, trap play, right side, and not much there. Whipped down right near the line of scrimmage was Hostetler. Good job by the Worcester defense. Blair inside. They hope for a big year from King Blair, the 6'2", 260-pound senior. And actually maybe a loss of a half a yard there. Brings up second down and goal. Kraft near sideline to get a play call. So Woodruff goes left. And McDuffie comes into the boundary the other way. On second and goal, throwing, pump fake, lob in the end zone. McDuffie, he caught it, touchdown. Right corner of the end zone, penalty flag is down, but I think the touchdown will likely stand for Braylon McDuffie. Well, one-on-one on the island with the 6'5" receiver. Kraft put it in a good spot. McDuffie went up and got it.
It's a pretty good weapon to have in the red zone.
And, yeah, he's had a confidence-filled night.
Yes.
The penalty flag is on Worcester. So Orville's had 3 possessions and 3 scores as Gonzalez will come out for the point. First touchdown pass of the year for Kraft. And the penalty, this one will be enforced on the kickoff following the point. We still have 6:47 in the second quarter. 20-9, Orville with a point coming here. High snap put down by Kraft. Gonzalez kick is up and good. 21-9, Orrville. 6:47 second quarter. Worcester will get the football back right after this.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
15-yarder enforced on the kickoff, which means Gonzalez will be able to tee it up at the 40-yard line. And Orrville in front, 21-9. And the large part of Worcester's penalties have actually been on the defense.
Yeah.
Not the offense.
No, I mean,
I think I'm trying
well
to think.
over half.
It's either 4 or 5, and I wish I could tell you.
1, 2, 3,
15-yarders. And by the way, they're marking off 15 more.
Okay, so I'll get that. That's the 5th 15-yard penalty on Worcester.
Now we're in the area where if Orrville wants to do something a little bit weird, pooch kick, onside kick, they can do anything they want here, or just kick it through the end zone. So, from the 45 of Worcester is where Gonzalez will kick. Worcester has to condense their kick return team. Gonzalez will just kick a line drive over the head of Worcester's Shantz and into the end zone. And the touchback will give Worcester the football. Down 21-9 midway through this second quarter.
Worcester doesn't need to panic. I mean, they just do what you did last series. Mix that run with the pass, go down the field, see what happens.
Well, for your home, auto, or business, Larry Douglas, your Wayne Insurance agent, provides the protection you need. Douglas Insurance in Dalton. Give them a call for a free quote on a custom design policy to meet your needs. So at the 20-yard line, first down and 10. So back out is Landon Bird and the Worcester passing game. 5 receivers set on first down. Put a man in motion. That's Coleman. Hand it to him. Coming to the left side. Turns into a spin at the 24. Gets to the 25 and leans forward for a couple of more. Good hard run by Montier Coleman. Just a sophomore. And he's only 160, but he's shown some good leg drive in this half. And he picked up a good 6 on that one.
He had a good block at the point of attack, too, by Jamison Engman. He had that corner sealed so he could get outside of it.
If you know college football back in the day, and you got to know old school, Engman, the tight end, reminds me of Keith Jackson of Oklahoma.
Yes, he does.
He wears 88, and he's a big dude. Bird to throw, pumped it right, nobody there, now rolls left, has time, gets near the sideline, chucks it over the middle, and that's caught by that tight end, Engman. First down out across the 40-yard line to the 42. Now, Engman doesn't have the body that back in the day, but he might. At 6'4", 225, the junior has had a really good first half for Worcester.
Yeah, he's opening some eyes, that's for sure.
Keith Jackson was that monster tight end for the Sooners back in the day.
Quickly has become Landon Bird's favorite target.
I'd look his way a lot.
Absolutely.
First down, Worcester at the 42. Bird on the sprint roll to the right, gets outside the pocket, fires down the middle, and it's overthrown and picked off by McDaniel. Back at the 30-yard line, he runs upfield to midfield. He's got a block, and he's in danger of going. Sideline, he's going to go the entire way. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Stayed in bounds the entire way. Case McDaniel with the pick 6. And Orrville ups the lead to 27-9.
Yeah, he got a couple good blocks on that far sideline. Boy, he knew what to do with it when he turned that corner.
So just an overthrow over the middle. And McDaniel in that safety spot. quickly turned into offense. And 68 yards on the pick six. Worcester had a guy down near midfield. And I don't know how serious it is or if it's cramping. I can't tell.
I think it was cramp.
During the return by McDaniel. So the 6'1 junior adds 6 for the defense for Orville with 5:29 to go here in this opening half.
That was Engman.
And okay, but a little gingerly walking is the tight end far side. So Gonzalez will come out for the point.
That one hurt if you're Worcester.
So Kraft will hold it. Gonzalez trying to make it 28-9 for the home team. And the PAT lined up and good. Timeout coming at the 5:29 mark at the second quarter. Orrville 28 and Worcester 9, and we are back right after this.
Summer is better with Bell Stores. The excitement starts when you download the Bell Stores app and become a Bell Buddy Rewards member. As a welcome reward, you will receive 20 cents off per gallon on your first visit to the pump. Not a Bell Buddy Rewards member yet? Download the Bell Stores app to save all summer long. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full.
Back here at Orrville, we still have 5.5 minutes in the second quarter. 28-9 Orrville on the pick six by Case McDaniel. And Gonzalez will kick it off again.
Still don't need to panic if you're Worcester. Go down and get yourself some points here before halftime.
So Orville's kick team just now getting on the field. Orville had to burn all 3 of their timeouts in the opening quarter. And it was mostly defense, trying to get the right guys in the right spots. So Gonzalez tees it up. Gattuso. And we've seen what he can do. He's already got a kick return. To his credit, that was the Worcester touchdown earlier in this quarter. And a squib kick rolls up the left side. And it's rolling free, and Worcester just has to cover it at the 25-yard line smartly. They couldn't field it, so Gattuso and Jelks just jumped on it in tandem at the 25, and that's where Worcester will start this series. Well, Illusion Screen Printing, specializing in screen printing and embroidery, plus sublimated apparel. They're in downtown Worcester. They make your illusion a reality at Illusion Screen Printing. So the offense of Landon Bird back out. And just a bit of a breeze, not much, but it does feel actually comfortable now.
Take every bit of it.
1+ hour into this ball game. So 1st and 10, Worcester. Orrville late getting guys out. They hand left side. And to the corner, tries to get Coleman. He's not going to get there. Hemmed in with a penalty flag. On the tackle by Mosley at the 24-yard line. Orrville had 2 guys show up on the field late, but actually they were running into the play, so it worked out. The flag, initial indication, was against Worcester. So we'll see what Orrville wants to do. They might just shove him back. Line of scrimmage, the 25, and that's where Coleman went down. And I think Brent Bezanson says, yeah, push him back. They'll take the 10. And Worcester's penalty yardage is climbing.
11 in the first half, 11 penalties.
Oof. So back at the 15 on 1st down and long. Bird to throw it. Looks right, slant router, and Gattuso in and out of his hands and incomplete. Ball in the air, Mosley in coverage. I think Logan just kind of looked up before he secured it. And it will bring up 2nd down.
10 for 19 passing, 108 yards now for Bird.
Remember, though, he threw it like 17 times in the first quarter.
Yes, 16 anyhow.
So their first the second quarter has been kind of dominated by Orville. Bird this time, screen pass left side. Gattuso caught it with a block, turns upfield, hit down with a penalty flag. He dropped the football, but it's going to be another face mask. This will be the fourth face mask of the night. And this one's going to be on Orville around the 19-yard line.
Yeah, those aren't even close face masks. They're grabbing and yanking.
Yeah, Gattuso did that up and under move, and the defender just almost a clothesline. Fortunately, Gattuso's okay.
Sixth penalty on Orville. And they got 80 yards.
Yeah.
We got 200 yards in penalty yardage here in the first half.
It's been brutal. No other way to put it.
200.
So the 15 is not an automatic first down, but march it to the 34-yard line and bring up second down 1, Worcester. Bird take a shotgun and give it to Coleman. First down up the middle, 40. Daylight, 45. He's to midfield before McDuffie can put a rope on him and drop him at the 48-yard line. So nice little hold in the middle and a first down for Worcester with plenty of time at 5 minutes to go in the half.
He's had a decent half, 9 carries, 45 yards.
And it's tipped and intercepted by McDuffie. Back at the 30-yard line, he moves upfield to midfield. Look out, near sideline 40. He needs one block, 30, 25, 20. Cuts in at the 15, broke a tackle, 10. McDuffie 5, touchdown. He got that block and did a little pirouette on his own. And Braylon McDuffie gives Orville their second pick 6 of the night. And now it's 34-9 Riders. Boy, you could see that developed, and I want to come back and see who tipped it. I'm not sure, but it was tipped on the way to the receiver.
Yeah.
If I had a video screen in front of me, I could tell you, but if you're watching on local sports OH on YouTube, I'm sure Jonathan had it. And that's what enabled the deflection to go by the receiver and into the hands of McDuffie for another long pick 6 for the Riders. Well, 2 defensive scores for Orville in this quarter, and it's 34-9, just like that. And this is a game where time of possession means absolutely nothing. Point after is up and good, but I'll give you a dime if you know what happened. That's right, folks. Penalty flag. And encroachment on Worcester. So Orville's not going to put the offense out. They want to work on the kicking game, I do believe, with Gonzalez, the first-year kicker. Will at least give him a couple of more yards on the half-the-distance penalty. Brent Bezanson asked if it was good. I think they said it was a dead ball flag, so that didn't matter. So we'll do it all again on the try for point. Orville has run off 20 in a row after Worcester's Gattuso made it 14-9 with a kickoff return. Gonzalez PAT is good. It's 35-9 Orville. 4:38 second quarter. And we'll take a break and come back in 30 seconds.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
So back at Orville. And the second pick 6 of the night for the Riders puts them in front 35-9.
And that one wasn't Landon Bird's fault. That was a great play by the defender. A nice little tip drilled right to McDuffie, and the receiver was actually open. He just underthrew it just a little bit, and it was able to get that hand up to tip it.
So Gonzalez will kick it off. And the kickoff high and short. Gattuso tries to track it down far sideline, grabs it near the sideline at the 11, up to the 20, and hit and rip down at the 20-yard line. Good coverage by Aiden Schaup of Orville. And with 4:34 to go here in this half, Worcester will get it back.
Worcester's field position starts in this half. Their own 16, their own 20, their own 20, their own 25, and their own 20.
Screen bad. So at the 20-yard line, Worcester on 1st down and 10. Again, Orrville late getting a guy on the field. And they do so with San Velasco. And hand it off up the middle is Worcester. And Worcester's going to go, I believe, to quarterback number 2 tonight. Freshman J.R. Wright took his first snap. So Wright will get some snaps at 6'1", 175-pound Frosh. And the pickup to the 24-yard line. Meyer is the single back with him. On 2nd down and 7. Put a man in motion, and Wright throws into the left flat, and it's going to be incomplete. In and out of the hands of Javon Mosley near the 25-yard line. Orville had it well defensed. It was over there. Woodruff and Kisner and McDuffie, a host of guys, and it brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down and 7, Worcester. And here's the thing, Orville gets it to start the 3rd quarter, too. So Worcester's really in danger territory. They'd like to at least move it and keep it out of the Riders' hands. So right out of the shotgun, take a snap, looks left, rolls left, under pressure, outside the numbers. He looks, he's near the sideline, he just keeps it and gets bumped out of bounds. So shy of a 1st down, not much he could do, nobody open. Picked up a couple. And at the 27-yard line, they ran him out 4 yards shy of the marker. Brings up 4th down for Worcester with 3:44 to go in the half. And Worcester has punted once tonight, but it was out of kind of a quick kick formation. And Bird will come back on the field, so they may have him do the punting. We'll see on 4th and 4. Play clock down to 5. Take a snap. Bird rolls right. He wants to throw it. Back at his own 20. Now he punts it rugby style. And actually a good punt down the field at the 40. Hits 35. Rolls inside the 30. And dead at the 27-yard line. So that turned out to be a 46-yard punt. So nice job by Bird. But Orville gets it back with 3:29 to go in the half. And they lead it 35-9.
The only thing they did do in this first half was they wasted all 3 of their timeouts in the first quarter. So they have no timeouts, but still plenty of time on the clock, 3:29.
So turnovers have been gigantic. Not only 2 Worcester giveaways, but both resulted in Orrville touchdowns on the interception returns. The Red Riders do not have a turnover, although they did allow a kick return for a touchdown. But that defense is kind of
really had their way with Worcester.
So Kraft back out. Parker Hostetler did a lot of damage in the opening quarter. He's the featured back here on 1st down and 10 near the 27-yard line. Hostetler a carry up the middle and is chopped down after a short gain. Right in the middle of the field. Not much was there. Darian Mitchell and Archie Mealy for Worcester combined on the stop, pickup of just about a yard.
10 carries, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns for Hostetler. It's a pretty good first half in my book.
2nd down and 9. Orville taking its time. Plays being run in from the near sideline as we had 3 minutes to go in a half. That may finally end. 3 receiver set this time for Kraft out of the shotgun. Take a snap, toss sweep, Hostetler coming to the right, gets outside, gets the corner turn, 35, got a 1st down, 40, and is run out of bounds near the 42-yard line. Gattuso finally put him out, but another good gainer for the Orrville running back. So to the 41 is where they're going to mark him.
Up to 92 yards on 14 carries.
So Parker's dad, by the way, was on Orrville's 1994 state team that lost over in Massillon to Valley View. Chris. So some Orrville heritage, a lot of that with the Red Riders. So Klein, 6'1" sophomore with a grab and knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. By the way, I didn't know that information. That was brought to me by Tim Schneider. So thank you, Tim. Tim knows everything about Orrville sports, and I mean everything, and a lot more around the county, too. Good source that we've used for years. 2nd down and 3. Take a snap, hand it off. Hostetler right side, gets a block near the line, but is stood up and dropped down. That's a real nice play by Worcester's defensive end, and getting the job done was Arch Mealy. He fought off a block and then able to grab Hostetler before he could get going. And the short gain knocks him down at midfield, brings up 3rd down and 1. 2 minutes, 10 seconds and a half in running. Orrville in control, up 35-9. Short yardage offense for Orrville. 3 receivers, 2 backs. Orrville had a guy get off the field late. And they're just going to hand it off. Easy handoff. Hostetler, 1st down and more. Cuts outside left. He's got daylight far side. 35. Broke a tackle. 30. And steps out of bounds inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. A little 22-yard scamper on 3rd and 1. And Orrville moving again with 1:49 in the half. No timeouts remaining for the Riders. But they lead at 35-9.
Yeah, got him over the century mark now. 116 yards on 22 carries.
So Kraft back out at the 28-yard line. 1st down and 10. Clock stop, 1:49 as Hostetler went out of bounds. Kraft ready again. Take a snap. Looks left. Quick stop route is caught around the 24-yard line. And with the catch, McDuffie, who's had a very good half, picked up 4, maybe 5. Clock running at a minute 35. McDuffie and McDaniel, both pick sixes in this second quarter for Orrville. That's where the separation has gone, with 21 unanswered by the Riders in this quarter. On 2nd down, Kraft to throw. Looks left, fires it out for the end zone. There's contact and more flags. Again, McDuffie got held on the route. And this would be a pass interference penalty. And another flag coming up on Worcester with a minute 13 to go in this half.
Kraft very sharp here in this first half as well. 7 for 7, 58 yards.
Yeah, we talked about he's not, the pass routes have been comfortable, short.
Yep.
He's been on the money. And when they've tried to go deep, they've gotten interference calls on Worcester. Well, since 1957, Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf has brought power and precision to your land with top-tier equipment from Ventrac, Bobcat, and Ferris. Whether you're managing a farm, maintaining turf, or tackling tough terrain, their expert team will match you up with a perfect machine. Mass Lepley, off Lincoln Way, east of Worcester. So penalty puts it at the 12 of Worcester for Orrville with 1:13 and a half. Kraft on the snap and the roll, fires outside. Pass is caught inside the 10, Woodruff, and he's inside the 5, close to a 1st down. And just shy of it, going to be 2nd down and 1. Clock continues to run with a minute to go in the half. Just outside the 3-yard line on 2nd down and short. Orrville again without any timeouts. Gets Pumnio in late. 40 seconds and a half, 15 on the play clock. Just outside the Worcester 3. On 2nd down. Pumnio the only back, 3 receivers. Kraft take a snap, wants to throw, looks right, not there. Now scrambles left, turns up the middle, fires back in the end zone. He overshot his target. The tight end was open, Kinzer, but he fired over him in the back end of the end zone. And 3rd down and 1 coming up with 23 seconds to go in the half.
Yep, first incomplete pass of the night for Kraft, and just had a little too much mustard on that one.
So on 3rd and 1, you get Hostetler back in. I assume Orville's going to run it, but they don't get it. They got to get up on the ball in a hurry with no timeouts. Otherwise, it will stop the clock if they do get it. Just outside the 3. Kraft instead's going to throw, lobs it right corner. McDuffie caught it, touchdown. Second time we've seen that tonight. And that's bread and butter right there. McDuffie's got a 3-touchdown half. And Orville's got a 41-9 lead. So the first half has gone, well, it's gone inordinately long. Second half, we could run through literally in a hurry. At 41-9 with the PAT to come. 19 seconds in the half. Halftime features coming up. We'll join the Ohio News Network once again. Get a report from Skip Mozick. And also, we'll check in with Jonathan Schilling and his FCA interview segment with a student athlete from the area. Point after is up and good. We're going to keep it right here with 19 ticks in the half and a 42-9 Orville lead. And this one just got out of control the last 8 minutes. It was 14-9 in favor of Orville with 13 minutes in the half. 2 pick sixes, a couple of Orville drives, and now we have a lot of separation. Yeah, if you want to check out 2 heavyweights nose to use, then head to Village Motors in Millersburg. You'll find America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150, and the durable Dodge Ram pickup. They're both in stock and ready for you to drive them home. Village Motors, State Route 83 North in Millersburg. 19 seconds in the half. And Worcester, 2 critical turnovers and a bunch of penalties.
Yeah, I mean,
double digits in penalties.
Past that.
Double-digit penalties and over 100 yards we hit early in the second quarter for Worcester. So Gonzalez to kick it off again with 19 seconds in the half. And a little squib up the middle of the field. Gattuso catches it. I beg your pardon, that's not Gattuso. Instead, that's Shantz. Far side 30, great speed 40. Shantz in the open field to midfield. Look out, broke tackle 40. Shantz may go the distance near sideline 20. 10-5 to the end zone touchdown. That's the speed and the athleticism of the freshman that we've heard about. And Sammy Shantz showed it right there. Both of Worcester's touchdowns have been kickoff returns in this opening half. And even on this squib, they'll pick up 6. With 5 seconds to go by the half, 42-15. Well, it's something for the future right now.
Yep.
And the future is now for Worcester. Guys like Gattuso and Shantz. And we've seen some other good skill with Coleman and Meyer. So on for the conversion. Once again is Vermaeten. 42-15 in favor of Orville. And now Worcester calls a timeout. I haven't had an hour and a half first half. Honestly, it's been a long, long time.
Probably a college game.
No, I'm thinking high school. I mean, last time I never had one back in the day because teams ran it so much. You get a little more now with a passing game. But the only good thing in the half is we've not seen any serious injuries. One guy left, got helped out. One cramping issue, that's it. But we've had 57 points and nearly as many penalty flags. And that means 90 minutes is what it's taken to play the first 24 on the field.
18 penalties.
So ready to go for the conversion. And I think the fans are a little bit dulled too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they are.
Pretty good crowd, and a lot of starch has been taken out of them. The Orrville big lead has done most of it. So snap and hold down are good, and the point after by Vermaeten is up and good. And we got one more kickoff and maybe a play at 42-16 Orrville before we hit the half. Orrville has not punted in this half, not turned it over. They will obviously be disappointed in special teams, giving up 2 kickoff returns for scores. But that pretty much has been the only negative for the Riders here in this opening half.
How about 49 points just in the second quarter? It was 6-3 after one.
So it's turned into a comfortable evening here at Orrville. And the Red Riders will enjoy a halftime lead. We'll just see what it is at 42-16 right now. And no runner to start the third quarter, but Orrville does get the football first to begin the second half. So Vermaeten will tee it up. And Orrville's got a couple of guys deep waiting for the return. And see if they get a chance to get their hands on it. Kickoff is a little squib up the left side of the field. It's going to be scooped up inside the 20-yard line. 25, and that's it. And that's also going to be the half. We have finally reached halftime here at Red Rider Stadium. In a half dominated by the home team. Orrville 42 and Worcester 16 as we have reached the half. We'll go back into the studio. Halftime activities with the Ohio News Network with Skip Mazik and Jonathan Schilling with our FCA report. All coming up next here at FM 102.9 and on YouTube. Local Sports OH.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Show. It starts strategy. It starts strategy.
Here at Hartley's Auto Repair, we work on all makes and models. We have friendly, knowledgeable staff that are ready to tackle all of your repair and maintenance concerns.
Do you know how to work on diesels? Stop in and join our team.
We're Hartley's Auto Repair, and we've got you covered. Find us in Worcester at 3281 Lincoln Way East. You can also find us on all major social medias.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local means fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
The Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus wishes the best for all area athletes this season. Bowman Beverage, Ice House Drive-Thru, and West Lincoln Way Drive-Thru in Worcester, and Gary's Drive-Thru in Orrville take a lot of pride in donating for the area youth sports teams over the years, and they are also heavily invested towards the area high schools and College of Worcester. So look to the Bowman Beverage team of drive-thrus for all your party supplies and help the area youth teams at the same time. And remember, a duck who tells jokes is a wisecracker.
Hi, I'm Doug Markley with Becker Farms Maintenance. Schedule your truck today to have kingpins, spring pin bushings, and torque rods. Also, tracking arms and suspension bushings on your trailer check. And while you're at it, let's get your truck and trailer aligned today. Let's help you with tire wear and fuel economy. Let's get it straight. Becker Farms Maintenance has a state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. Visit us at Becker Farms Maintenance, Worcester, Ohio, or give us a call at 330-621-4191. Quality work with exceptional service.
Attention area sports fans, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of your local schools from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler Electric has a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Wooster Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Wooster Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Wooster Brush, a great place to work. Time now for our Fellowship of Christian Athletes Player of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. They specialize in finding the best coverage and rates. Contact them for a free auto, business, home, or life insurance quote. And now for this week's featured athlete.
The Insurance Center Agency congratulates this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Players of the Week. Hi, this is Aaron Dorkson from the Insurance Center Agency. We are proud to help support a great organization like FCA. Contact me at the Insurance Center Agency for a free home, auto, business, or life insurance quote. I quote through multiple A-rated companies such as Erie, Wayne, and Progressive to find the best coverage and rates. Good luck to all area athletes this fall.
My name is Adelie Horsfall. I'm a junior at Northwest High School in Canal Fulton. This year I'm going to be playing soccer and basketball. In basketball, I am usually in the middle, I'm a center, and then for soccer season, I'm the goalkeeper, so I'm usually in the back Last year for basketball, I was nominated for team captain, so that was a pretty cool experience. This year, as an upperclassman, I'm going to be working towards leading the team a little bit more. I've been playing basketball since at least 3rd grade. I put into it at a very young age, been around a long time. Soccer, that's a funny story actually. I quit volleyball freshman year. This is my 2nd year playing soccer ever. So I'm still learning, but the team's really nice and it's just very uplifting.
My name is Beth Horsfall and I lead FCA from the perspective of I leave the students to lead the FCA advisory period during the middle of the day at Northwest High School. I've been doing it for 1 year. This will be my 2nd year as an advisor and I'm super excited for the next year. So Adelie just leads by a quiet example. She is steady and stable and she's always willing to help when I ask her to help. She always says yes when I put her on the spot, and she really leads her classmates by her example and who she is. She has a deep faith and she has a really strong value for truth. So at the beginning of SC, I asked her to lead, to be one of my point people to help organize and to help come up with ideas and what topics we were going to talk about. And I knew it was not something she was really comfortable with to be up in front. And I saw her step out and take risks and do that more and more throughout the year. And it was a really, really cool to watch her grow in that way.
It started in middle school where we had this guy come in and he would just talk to us about Jesus every week. And then when we moved up to high school, actually my mom is the leader, so I'm helping quite a bit at home and at school. She usually puts lessons together, but it's mostly student-led, so I like helping out with that. I know that this year we've started doing prayers before every soccer game, and I've been blessed to be able to pray at least twice so far this year, and I hope to do that a little bit more. Showing good sportsmanship, I think, is very important, and I like helping by setting an example to other teammates, other friends, just showing how even in tough situations, you still need to be showing God's values and do what Jesus did. I like to read books. That's one of my hobbies. I love to sit down, read a good story. Sometimes I'll go for a run with my sister. That's pretty chill. Just do our own laps.
Adelie is consistent. She's disciplined, and when she makes a decision and she commits to something, whether it's her faith or it's her sport or it's her team or the people she's around, when she commits to that, she really does stick with it and she really takes her faith seriously.
The Insurance Center Agency congratulates this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Players of the Week. Hi, this is Aaron Dorkson from the Insurance Center Agency. We are proud to help support a great organization like FCA. Contact me at the Insurance Center Agency for a free home, auto, business, or life insurance quote. I quote through multiple A-rated companies such as Erie, Wayne, and Progressive to find the best coverage and rates. Good luck to all area athletes this fall.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Player of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. Join us every Friday night at halftime as we feature a new student athlete who has gone above and beyond in their athletics and in FCA.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Whether you want to heat your home or fuel your fleet, you can rely on Santmeyer for fast, safe delivery and the best service in the business. Santmeyer delivers high-quality gasoline, diesel, propane, and heating oil to help you get the best performance out of your vehicles, your heavy equipment, and your business. For high-quality petroleum products and exceptional service, call Worcester's own Santmeyer at 330-262-6501 or visit santmeyer.com. That's 330-262-6501 or santmeyer.com.
It's time to hit the open road with big savings during the Honda Summer Sales Event at Germain Honda of College Hills. Cruise into summer with amazing deals on your favorite Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs. Or get road trip ready today with same-day service, no appointment necessary. Soak up more sunshine and share more smiles with every mile. Only at Germain Honda of College Hills, where your summer adventure starts today. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Headquartered just south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. Mack Oilfield Services has been a major contributor to area youth programs and the area sports teams for decades. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. That's Mack Oilfield Service of Millersburg. Call 330-674-7371.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
The Wooster Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Wooster Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Summer is better with Bell Stores. The excitement starts when you download the Bell Stores app and become a Bell Buddy Rewards member. As a welcome reward, you will receive 20 cents off per gallon on your first visit to the pump. Not a Bell Buddy Rewards member yet? Download the Bell Stores app to save all summer long. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
16 lead, and your halftime stats are brought to you by Halmar Carpet. For quality selections and professional installation, choose Halmar Carpet in Marshallville. Hardwood, laminate, vinyl, carpet, or porcelain tile, they've got the perfect flooring fit for your home's active lifestyle and the fashion you desire. Halmar Carpet, for the service you deserve. Orville got the scoring started in the first quarter on a Parker Hostetler 3-yard run. Gonzalez's kick was no good. Orville led 1:38 into the game on a 6-0 lead. Worcester would score with 46 seconds to go in the first quarter on a Jake Vermonten 26-yard field goal, and that's where the first quarter ended, 6-3. Very innocent first quarter. Then it all erupted in the second quarter. Orville outscoring Worcester 36-13 in that second quarter. It was Parker Hostetler starting things off, 1-yard touchdown run. Kraft's pass to Hostetler was the 2-point PAT. Orville led 14-3. Then Worcester would score on the next kickoff on a Logan Cattuso 67-yard kickoff return. That extra point was blocked. Orville led 14-9. Then Orville would reel off 28 in a row. Braylon McDuffie, 10-yard pass from Kraft. Also, Case McDaniel, 68-yard interception return. And Braylon McDuffie, a 72-yard interception return. When it was all said and done, Orville led 35-9. Then they would score again on a Braylon McDuffie 2-yard pass from Cam Kraft. That kick was good. 42-9 Orville led. And then Worcester would do it again. This time, freshman Sammy Chance, 80-yard kick return for a touchdown. That's where we sit, 42-16 at the half. Team stats first. Orville 17 carries on the ground in the first half, 142 yards. Worcester, 14 carries for 40 yards. Orville, 9 of 10 passing for 70 yards. Worcester, 10 of 19 for 108 yards. Orville, 28 total plays in that first half, 212 yards. Worcester, 33 total plays, 148 yards. Worcester had 2 big turnovers, interceptions, and then the penalties. 12 penalties, 116 yards on Worcester, 6 penalties for 80 yards for Orville. Individually, Cam Kraft, great first half for him. 9 of 10 passing, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Parker Hostetler, 13 carries, 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Travis Pumneo added 17 on 3. And Braylon McDuffie, unstoppable through the air. He had 6 receptions, 50 yards, and 2 touchdowns. For Worcester in the air, Landon Bird ended up going 10 for 20 for 108 yards and 2 interceptions. And on the ground, Montier Coleman ended up with 10 carries for 48 yards. Also, Landon Bird, 3 carries for 8 yards. Javon Mosley had 3 receptions for 10 yards. Jamison Engman had 4 catches for 72 yards and a touchdown. And that is where we sit. Those are your halftime stats, and they are brought to you by Hal Mark Harpet.
Norway leads St. Clairsville 27-13.
So we get ready for the third quarter kickoff. Worcester will do that. Orville will get the football first. And the only thing keeping us from a runner was the Shantz kickoff to end the first half. It actually ended with 5 seconds to go in the half. But Orville's offense has not been stopped. Worcester's helped them with penalties, but the Red Riders have run it. They have thrown it. And it's just been a very productive half offensively for Brent Bezansen's team. Ready to get back at it. McDuffie will go in twin safety with JoJo Klein. McDuffie and McDaniel, 2 pick sixes that really turned the tide early in the second quarter for Orville.
I just heard an interesting score. How about Glenville 19, Massillon 14?
Glenville, when they're good, they're really good.
Really good.
Begin the second half. Worcester will be kicking off the Red Riders.
So ready to kick off is Worcester, and Vermaeten will do that. In this third quarter, we'll finally get underway as we approach 9 o'clock. Squib kick. It's going to be scooped up at the 30-yard line and down on a knee at the 40 for Orville. So good field position for the Riders to start things. Gavin Belding is the guy who returned the kickoff 10 yards. And Cam Kraft and the offense are back out for the Red Riders. Well, for your home auto business, Larry Douglas, your Wayne insurance agent, providing the protection you need. Douglas Insurance in Dalton. Contact him for a free quote on a custom design policy to fit your needs. Orville still yet to come off the sideline, and finally does. Parker Hostetler has done the bulk of the carries. Travis Pumneo has spelled him from time to time. It is Hostetler is the only back here on first down and 10 with 3 wide. And he'll get a carry up the middle. And not much. Stacked up near the line of scrimmage and dropped. Maybe a yard, and that's pretty much about it. Worcester there defensively. Darian Mitchell, the defensive end, made a nice play. Pickup of 1, second down and 9.
Yeah, one thing we haven't mentioned, the play of the Orville offensive line. They've been pretty stellar in that first half. They opened some holes up for Hostetler and gave Kraft plenty of time to throw.
So second down and 9 at the 41-yard line. McDuffie has been a handle for the Worcester D. He's into the boundary left, 2 receivers the other way. And Kraft looks McDuffie's way, fires, and he caught another one. Shy of the first down, went down on an knee at the 47-yard line. But the completion good for 6. And we'll bring up third down and 3 for the Orville offense.
Brings up a 3rd and 3.
That's really been the recipe of success for Orville in this game. Those nice short passes is a good complement to the running game that they have.
Aiden Schaup in with a play. And on 3rd and 3, Orville lines up at their own 47-yard line. Hostetler, the single back, 3 wide. And Kraft looking McDuffie's way right side. Caught it first down midfield. Turns inside the 45 and down at the 43-yard line. Simple little curl route. Catch and run, first down. And the chains moving for the Riders here in the opening 90 seconds of this third quarter. Well, Becker Farms Maintenance providing professional repair and maintenance for medium, heavy-duty truck, semis, and trailers. Call Becker Farms Maintenance, or you simply visit them online. Next up, of course, Worcester's home opener next week. North Royalton makes their first trip to Fowler's Field. And Orville heads to West Holmes for their first road game. On first down, Kraft looking, pumped it, wants to go deep, up the sideline. McDaniel got him, and he can't hang on. Inside the 20, they had him on a wheel route, but deflected off his hands at the 18-yard line, or that might have been 6. Well thrown football by the Orville quarterback.
Yeah, I'm impressed with him. Very, very solid. He's making the right reads, and Coach Bezansen's keeping it simple for him. He doesn't really have to check down too much. The receiver he's starting at is the one that's throwing the ball to.
So on second down at the Worcester 43-yard line, McDuffie comes right, 2 receivers the other way. Kraft will roll left, look, fires over the middle. The pass is going to be caught, first down. He's got Schaup near the 30-yard line before he's dragged down to move the chains. 13 more through the air. And Aiden Schaup, 6-foot sophomore, comes up with a grab and a chain mover for Orville.
Unofficially 14th first down for the Riders.
Yeah, they have really had Worcester's defense kind of on their heels. Only one time did they ever really extend the field, but they have done a great job with the out routes, some curls, a few slants. Here on first down and 10 at the 30, Hostetler gets it off the right side. Nice hole, 25, and he's near another first down at the 21-yard line. Finally grabbed and tackled by Yaskolka. Give him 9 on the carry. Parker Hostetler, well over 100 yards. He did that in the second quarter. Second down and 1 for Orville. They've chewed the opening 3 minutes off this third quarter clock and lead 42-16. So 3 receivers set one more time. And Kraft, left side, gives to Hostetler. Stiff arm at the line of scrimmage. Has his first down, broke a tackle 15. Far sideline 10 and steps out of bounds. And it's going to be first down and goal inside the 10. And mark him out at the 7-yard line. Yeah, it doesn't look like much is there, but give him a stiff arm.
Yeah.
He shed a tackle, and suddenly it's 14 yards.
16 carries, 139 yards for Hostetler.
Red Zone Trip brought to you by Hubbard Insurance. Working with multiple companies to get you the best coverage. Check online at hubbardinsurance.com. So first and goal, Orville at the 7. Pumnio comes back in, and Hostetler will get a rest. 3 receivers for Kraft, and give it to Pumnio, coming to the right. Turns inside and dropped at the 5-yard line. Pickup of just 2. Worcester there defensively. Defensive tackle Jason Morgan Jr. made the top.
2-yard gain.
And brings up second goal at the 5. Yeah, Orville's big plays have basically been in defense. Offensively, it's 5, it's 8, it's 10. Yeah. They have just chipped away all night. 2 wide to the right. McDuffie solo left on second and goal at the Worcester 5. Schaup in motion. Fake it to him. Kraft rolls right. He's under pressure. Now he's back at the 20-yard line and just fires it near the sideline, incomplete. He got rid of it because Ben Rainey was in hot pursuit, but good enough to get it near Luke Kinzer near the near sideline. And now here comes a penalty flag. Are they going to call grounding on that?
There was a receiver right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Brent Bezansen's going to be really upset if they do because Kinzer was only a couple of yards away. Referees are going to confer just to make sure. And I think they're going to pick it up. They will. So good job by the officials to get together. And it will bring up 3rd down and goal.
First game, you got to do that to get things right. Do it.
So 3rd and goal at the 5 for Orville. And 3 receivers with the tight end. Pumnio in the backfield. Snap it. Kraft rolling left, looking, fires end zone. McDuffie incomplete. He got tied up with the defensive back and was not open at all. Nothing was there. So Orville now has 4th down, and we might see the field goal team get a little work on that at 42-16. And Jeremy Gonzalez will come out for not much more than an extra point. So Gonzalez, boy, I mean, that block is only 5 yards from the line. Yeah, he put it down at the wrong spot. And Cam Kraft noticed it and moved it back 7. Snap down, hold down, kick is up. But penalty flags are thrown from the back judge. The kick was good, but we'll check on the marker. Yeah, that was funny because the kicker put the block down, but he was only 5 yards from the line, and Kraft saw it and quickly moved it back 2 more. 7 is standard for the young kicker. But where the marker came in was the back judges, it looked like, underneath the goalposts. So we'll check on the flag.
Did they get the play off in time? By the way, things getting interesting down at West Holmes. 21-20 Knights, 11 minutes to go.
They're winning or losing?
Winning.
So the penalty, I believe, is against Worcester. I didn't even see an initial indication. Now we're going to get one. Worcester had a flag, and it was Worcester's personal foul, but I'm not sure what was involved. But whatever it is, it's going to give Orville a 1st down and goal. Goodness. So instead of giving up 3, now Orville's got 4 more downs with the football near the 2-yard line. So the offense will come back out with 7:45 in the 3rd. It's 42-16. Orville trying to remove any doubt early in this 3rd quarter. Kraft under center with split backs. Take a snap, give it to Hostetler. He's at the 1 and didn't get there. Got stood up at the line of scrimmage, and then Mealy grabbed him from behind and make sure he didn't get any closer. So it'll be 2nd down and goal. Illusion Screen Printing offered made-to-order gifts and custom pieces. Say you just want a couple, say you want a bunch, they can help you out. Fast turnaround, serving any school, business, or church group. Check out illusionscreenprinting.com. So 2nd down and goal, Orville, just outside the 1. About 1.5 yards away. Again, split backs with Kraft under center. And this time, Hostetler right side. Plowing and nosing. Did he get there? No, he didn't. Worcester held him out. Good job by the general defense. Anthony Weinman, the linebacker, stood his ground. And we also have an Orville player down. First time the Orville training staff has had to come out. It's at the 1-yard line on 3rd down and goal. So that'll stop action here. Why don't we step out for 30 seconds as they tend to the Orville players. 6:48 to go in the 3rd. 42-16. Orville leads Worcester. Back after this.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It's Star Strategy.
Here at Orville, they tend to the injured lineman down near the goal line. It's 3rd down and goal at the 1 when we get back to action. Orville's had the ball for over 5 minutes on the opening drive in this quarter. And the injured lineman was Bram Hostetler, and kind of a key guy to Orville's success on both sides of the ball. But he looks okay coming near sidelines. That's good for the Riders.
Yeah, Coach Bezanson has to be very tickled with what he's seeing in this game. Their last 3 drives, 9 plays, 7 plays, and this one's going on the 12th play. And they've chewed some clock up as well. And that's what he wants. I'll tell you what, if they can get a ball control offense going here, they're going to be tough to beat.
So 3rd and goal at the 1. Kraft under center. Split backs with Pumnio and Hostetler. Ready, take a snap, and right side, not much there. Give it to Hostetler, and he did not get in again. Credit Worcester's front line. No room at all, no movement. Reaney, Yaskolka, and a lot of other big bodies in the middle. And they're a foot away, but it's 4th and goal. Now a pride factor for Worcester. They've tried Hostetler's 3 straight times, and they've got about 2.5 yards, and that's it. See if they keep it inside. Kraft's not a big guy when you think quarterback's only 160 pounds.
He's got a 6'5" receiver out wide, too.
So 4th and goal inside the 1 for Orville. Snap it, Kraft. They're going to shove him from behind, and they push him into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, Cam is 6'3", so he can lean over the line and got the push from his backs. And Orville's 6-minute drive to begin the 3rd quarter gets 6 more. It's up the advantage now to 48-16. So impressive indeed by the Riders. And again, set up on the Worcester penalty when Orville kicked a field goal, but the Riders elected to take it off the board on a 15-yard personal foul that gave Orville 1st down and goal.
On the point after.
So Gonzalez for the point out of Kraft's hold to give Orville 49. Snap, hold, kick on the way. Up and good. Timeout with 5:56 to go in the 3rd. Orville 49 and Worcester 16. Back in a moment.
Here at Hartley's Auto Repair, we work on all makes and models. We have friendly, knowledgeable staff that are ready to tackle all of your repair and maintenance concerns.
Do you know how to work on diesels? Stop in and join our team.
We are Hartley's Auto Repair, and we've got you covered. Find us in Worcester at 3281 Lincoln Way East. You can also find us on all major social medias.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local means fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
49-16 the lead. 5:56 to go in the 3rd. Worcester will get their hands on it for the first time here in this quarter after the ball control drive. Gonzalez kickoff. And the one thing Worcester's done well is return him. And Gonzalez promptly kicks it out of bounds. Both Gattuso and Shantz with kickoff returns for the Riders. Now the offense will try and generate something for Worcester here.
Scoring drive brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank. It took 125 years, but the Kilbuck Bank is now open in Worcester. Located in Milltown Road, neighborhood lender Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons are ready to go to work for you. Kilbuck Savings Bank member FDIC. Cam Kraft from 1 yard out, and that capped a 13-play, 60-yard drive. Took 6 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock, and it's all Orville right now, 49-16.
So Worcester elected to decline the yardage, and they want to kick off again. Naturally, give the ball to one of their deep threats and see if they can do something. So back at the 35, Gonzalez. We'll see what he has in mind. And ready to go again. So this time he lines it down the field. That's a good kick. 15-10 inside the 5, right past Worcester. It's juggled and picked up by Jokes back at the 4-yard line. Broke a tackle to the 10, to the 15, and out across the 20. Did a good job, did Adrian Jokes on the return. And Worcester will still have a long field at the 23-yard line in a 49-16 Orrville lead. So we saw 2 quarterbacks for Worcester in the first half. We saw J.R. Wright in relief of Landon Bird. Bird had 2 interceptions. The one was tipped, the other an overthrow, but it also looked good at times.
Yeah.
Did the junior. And in the second half, it will be the freshman, Wright, who's going to get the call to start the third quarter. So at the 23-yard line, 5 receiver set, and he'll drop and throw. Look to the right, rolls right, and will keep it, and heads out of bounds. Look, a big shot, and a penalty flag comes with it. Big hit near the sideline, but it was a long way away from us. Evidently not in the field of play. Right bounced up, which was good. But I think it's going to be 15 on the end of it. And an Orrville player is also down all the way on the far side of the field on the Worcester chalk. So they will attend to him all the way across the field.
Got some people cramping up out there as well.
Well, it's been a long night, and even though it's cooled down, we were 79 degrees at kickoff. So next week, Norwayne comes to Triway. They're on the schedule, which should be a lot of fun because you get 2 locals. Norwayne's having trouble finding teams. And Triway, the same. They had to play Sparta Highland the last couple of years. Now they get a local team to see what's done. So the Orrville player injured across the way is now up and coming near side. And that's Santana Williams, and he looks okay, jogging under his own power. So that's good. The 15 yards puts it out to the 42-yard line on the penalty. The latest one we have seen. The first half was littered with flags. It was not good. And the bulk of them on Worcester, although Orrville had their fair share too.
Yeah, they got 7 for 95 right now.
So after the penalty, and you don't figure Worcester's probably going to run too much here because they're going empty set most of the time now at the 42-yard line. So the freshman thrown into the fire, but quarterback right now for Worcester. Take a snap, right drops. He's under pressure, he rolls right, he's in trouble, fires late, incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Jamison Eggman. By the way, there's been a bright spot for Worcester tonight, Eggman. He has made a couple of wonderful catches. Hadn't dropped anything. Big target, 6'4", 225-pound junior. So he's among the youth that Worcester has that they will try and build on throughout the season. We do have a runner, by the way, on the clock once it gets to 30 in the second half. Running score and running clock in football. If it goes under 30, we're back to normal timing rules. Snap at the right, quarterback draw, up the middle, hit from behind, and dragged down near the line of scrimmage. Didn't really have anywhere to go. Orrville got there in a hurry. 2-3 guys all over the ball carrier. And Mason Keener in there, defensive tackle. Able to help make a play. Perez was there. And it's 3rd down and 9 for Worcester. 49-16 Orrville. 3:45 to go in the third. Wright looks to throw. Quick shot, left side. Give it to Coleman. Over the middle to the 45. Hit, bounces off a guy, but wrapped up by the pursuing tacklers at the 46-yard line. I've liked how hard Coleman has run tonight. He's only 160, but he's given great effort.
11 carries, 51 yards.
Fourth down for Worcester. They need 6 at their own 46. And it looks like they're going to keep the offense out and go. So empty backfield, 5 wide. Quarterback. Orville jumps, but did they cross the neutral zone? Yes, they did. 5 will not give them a first down, but it will make it 4th and 1.
Good hard count by the freshman quarterback.
So move it just across midfield. And now Worcester open up the playbook a little more on what they might want to do on 4th down and a yard at the Orville 49-yard line. We're inside 3 minutes to go in the third. Still an empty backfield as Coleman goes into the slot on the left. And right, again, hard count. This time Orville does not jump. Plenty of time on the play clock, so we'll look far sideline to get a call. 3 receivers go to the right, 2 left. Snap it to the quarterback. Looks right, rolls that way. Thinking he's going to run. He does. Far sideline, picks up the first down to the 47-yard line and tackled there. But got enough to move the chains. And that'll keep the drive alive for Worcester. Luke Kinzer made the play for Orville to the 46-yard line. Worcester without an offensive touchdown tonight. They got a field goal and 2 kickoff returns for their scores. 49-16 Orville. So Wright again, take a snap, and this time hand to Coleman. And he got stripped in the backfield, but Wright able to jump on the fumble and hang on to it for Worcester back at the 50-yard line. Good recognition by Wright. I think Coleman was slow to get up. Somebody just reached in and raked that out of his hands as he was going through the line. With 1:27 to go in the third quarter. We'll let you know, here's to local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Justin Hazlip knows what it takes. He runs a small business himself, so get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Justin Hazlip in Orville, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So quick timeout to attend to the injured player. We'll come back in 30. 1:27 in the third quarter. Orville 49 and Worcester 16.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local means fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
So Coleman was up and under his own power went far sideline. That's good news. Second down and 15 after the fumble, recovered by Worcester. And right shotgun, take a snap. Slant pattern left side is high and incomplete. Intended for Shantz, but he was running into the linebacker area. And his head was up. Smartly, by the way, I would say. More of a lot of guys in the neighborhood led by Travis Pumnio. And it brings up third down as the clock is inside of a minute running here in this third quarter. We mentioned the first half went 90 minutes. Second half might go about 30. Unless Worcester can put points on the board. So third down and 15. Shotgun, take a snap. Right drops, looks, has time, and fires deep down the middle in traffic, and the ball is caught inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. Great catch by Shantz in traffic. And it's going to be a first down for Worcester near the 16-yard line. Freshman went up and got it. A lot of defenders around him. Sammy Shantz has a kickoff return tonight. And the freshman pretty dynamic on the flanks. And that's the end of the quarter. They will start the fourth quarter on the other end of the field. First down for Worcester. Orville 49, Worcester 16. We head to the final period after this.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Fourth quarter, 49-16 Orrville. Worcester has it first down inside the Orrville red zone. Hubbard Insurance red zone trip by the Generals. And by the way, this is, I think, the second time they've broached the red zone tonight. That's it.
Yeah.
At one time in the first half.
Yep.
They drove it between the 20s.
Pretty good.
But could not finish drives.
Yep.
So Worcester comes from the sideline to the ball. Empty backfield for Wright. Quarterback take a snap. Looks left, nobody there. Now back to his 25. He runs up the field and tucks it and slips down with a penalty flag behind him at the 15-yard line. Might be a hold on Worcester behind the play. Lyman trying to help out his quarterback. And that's what it's going to be. So that'll move Worcester back on the holding call to begin this fourth quarter.
Holding will go against Worcester.
So we haven't had a ton of penalties in the second half that's gone quickly, but in the first half, Worcester will not like the film, I'm sure.
No. 13th penalty right there on the Generals. We're way over 20 penalties total.
So back to the 26-yard line. And now first down and 20 for Worcester. Wright take a snap and play action rolls left. Screen pass drop to Gattuso in the left flat. Hit and down inside the 20-yard line. Had a blocker out in front. Orville did a good job to get there late.
Number 14 in the receiving end. Gattuso.
And make a play defensively. Santana Williams out in coverage. Orville's playing a lot of number twos now, both sides. It's early in the season. There's still a ton of evaluation, I'm sure, for both coaches.
Yeah.
On who's going to be key. So at the 20-yard line, second down, 14 needed for Worcester. Quarterback, J.R. Wright, take a snap. Now looks left, rolls left. Time, fires near the goal line. The pass is going to be caught by Shantz near the 1-yard line. Not a touchdown as he came back to the football. So it's going to be first and goal for Worcester inside the 1. Right buying some time. And Orville's defense might be a little tired, and it's also 49-16. Maybe not as pursuing as they were early in the game. So Worcester puts their heavy look in the backfield for the first time. 3 backs right up under center in the straight eye. And handed off, Meyer off the left side, hit near the line, dives, didn't get there. Nothing off the left side of the line. Good job by Orville to stack it up. And Kaj Meyer was held out of the end zone. It'll be second down and goal.
I'm surprised there wasn't a flag that time because Worcester was not set for a full second, I can tell you that.
And we have another player down near the goal line. And this is a cramping issue. We're starting to get a few of those here in the second half. 9:04 to go in this ball game, just deciding the final. At 49-16 Orville.
Tell you what, that last pass by Wright showed you a little bit of what he's going to bring Worcester. That was a nice step right into his throw, and that was a frozen rope right to the receiver.
Hard to believe this is only the second possession of the second half.
I know.
Orville had it and went over 6 minutes and scored. And now Worcester has had it, and they're doing the same thing, taking clock. which is a runner for the moment. But if Worcester scores here, we're back on regular time with 9:04 to go in the ball game. Well, we can let you know that you can take command of your land and conquer tough terrain with Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf, your #1 Ventrac dealer in Ohio. They have you covered from kickoff till that job is done. So stop in for the legendary Mass Lepley experience east of Worcester off Old Lincoln Way.
2 minutes to go at West Holmes. Triway 1st and goal at the Knights 2, trailing by a point.
So it's 2nd down and goal at the 1. And quarterback keep, and that's going to be a touchdown. So got up under center. And Worcester gets their first offensive touchdown of the night. And the freshman, J.R. Wright, looked pretty good. 6'1", 175-pounder. And 49-22 with a point after to come. So Vermaeten is out for the PAT. Snap and hold are good. The kick is up, and that is good. So each team has put points on the board here in this second half. It was 42-16 at the half. We've added 7 apiece. 49-23 in favor of Orrville. 8:52 to go in the ball game in week 1 here at Red Rider Stadium. So Orrville will get it back. I think we paid the rent, so we'll just keep it here. And Pete can tell you about the scoring drive by Worcester.
And the scoring drive brought to you all season long by your friends at the Kilbuck Savings Bank. 125 years of great banking service has now come to Worcester. The new Kilbuck Savings Bank has opened on Milltown Road. Find out what neighborhood banking is all about. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. That was a 9-play, 79-yard drive right there. J.R. Wright scoring from 1 yard out. Vermaeten's kick makes it 49-23 Orrville. They're in control.
So Worcester will kick off. And Orrville really has to think about getting the hands team out there. I know it's 49-23, but it's still a possibility with 8+ minutes to go that Worcester may want to do that.
Is there a better time to work on it?
So, and that's what Orrville does have. They have 10 guys up, and only Mosley is all alone back at the 15-yard line. Not sure how much you've worked on onside kicks. Most teams don't do it a ton in preseason stuff. They try a little onside here. Orrville fumbled it, and then it got loose, but then they covered it on a second bounce at the 46-yard line across the field. So the line drive kick over there, and Orrville covers it with 8:50 to go, and leading it 49-23.
Titans did get a field goal. They're up 2, a minute to go.
So at the 46-yard line, it is 1st down and 10. Orville's had a lot of good performances offensively tonight. Efficient, great way to describe Cameron Kraft. High percentage, couple of touchdowns, no picks. They've run the football well. They've caught it. Overall, the offense has been sharp. Kraft here on 1st down. We'll give it up to Pumnio. Hit in the backfield and dragged down for a loss. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's ripped down. Defensively for Worcester, Darian Mitchell is in there. And brings up 2nd down. I'm sure Orrville's going to be content to just try and tick some clock off with 8:30 to go. But they have not punted tonight at all.
That's impressive.
And really not been in a situation where they needed to even think about it.
No.
Here on 2nd down and 12. Kraft this time, play action. And actually, it's not Kraft. Quarterback keep off the right side. Scrambling is Mark Lorson down the sideline for a 1st down and more. So the 6'4 sophomore showed a great burst of speed. And Lorson got out of the boundary and made a big play with his feet. And a first down for Orrville. So good job to get some experience for the number 2 for Orrville. And we have Worcester another cramping issue on the far side of the field. Tending to that with 8:02 to go here in this ball game.
Wooster Generals leg cramps and fears, so officials timeout.
So both teams still looking for answers. You know, Orrville, despite this win, went 4-6 last year. And they were 2-4 in the pack. And you weigh the look at the way the pack is. Manchester's the defending champion. They went unbeaten in the conference, and they got a ton back. Triway's got a ton of skill back. Northwest is always solid. So all 3 of those teams out of a 6-team league. So
yeah, they're all really happy. CBCA
and Tuslaw and Fairless are both well coached, even though they might not have the firepower that some others have. It will be an 8-team league again soon, but not this year. Coventry will join the pack. Not this year. Just like the Ohio Cardinal Conference will be an 8-team league in football next year when Dover gets in. Although a lot of the teams in the league are playing Dover, like Worcester is this year, and they did last year. So, first down, line of scrimmage is the 23-yard line. And this time, nothing doing. In the backfield, handed off was Pumnio.
Tackle for a loss.
And he is ripped down behind the line of scrimmage. Turn down the computer channel. Second down and 15. And keep it down the rest of the way. At the 27-yard line. 7.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. 49-23 in favor of Orrville. So Lorson, the sophomore quarterback, and there's movement in the backfield. Orrville is going to be penalized. Worcester jumped up front, but Orrville moved in the backfield, and I think that's what's going to draw the 5. So second down and longer now, close to 20, as they walk it back. That was a pretty short penalty. It's back at the 32 anyway. Second and 18. 3 receiver set. And Lorson's going to get a chance to throw it, maybe. No, runs up, keeps it. Up the middle to the 30 and leans forward to the 26-yard line. He's got some good quick moves at 6'4", doesn't he?
Strong runner, too.
So at the Worcester 26, third down long. Third down about 13 coming up for Orrville as we go inside 7 minutes to go in the ball game. And Orrville, the luxury to play a lot of different guys in this fourth quarter if they wanted. Some of those on the field now in the skill department for the Riders. 3 receivers. Pumnio still in there as the feature back. And Lorson gets a snap, rolls right, fires late over the middle, caught by the tight end to the 15-yard line. First down, and he's down near the 10-yard line. Worcester said they knocked the football loose. And they did, but after the receiver was down. So good catch and run by Luke Kinzer. And at the 11-yard line, first down for the Riders. 6:15 and moving is the clock. 49-23 Orrville.
I've got him with 22 first downs unofficially, of course.
By the way, we mentioned big targets, on Worcester's side with Engman. Kinzer goes 6'4".
Yep.
200-pound junior as tight end as well. So 3 receivers set once again. And they just simply took too long. Delay of game penalty on the offense. Orrville wasn't set. Brent Bezanson might be as disappointed in penalties as Ray Leake is tomorrow. Coaches always find a few things, but that one's staring out at you. So first down, 15, and this time Lorson on the roll to the left, fires to the sideline. It's tipped and incomplete. Good job defensively by Worcester Cam Cheney. Able to jump in front of the receiver which was Klein, and knock it away to bring up second down. 5:26 to go in the ball game. We got to pick a player of the game in the end. I think I know who we're going to. A bunch of candidates for Orville. Numerically, Hostetler and McDuffie and Kraft all come to mind.
Yep. Triway a winner, 23-21, by the way.
Well, that was a heck of a game tonight down there.
Great game.
So this time, Lorson will keep it the option read. He comes left side with daylight to the 10, to the 5, and he scoots into the end zone touchdown. Nice running ability by this sophomore quarterback. And half a hundo is what Orville's going to hang on Worcester tonight. With 5:15 to go, they put double nickel up on the board and lead 55-23. So, point after time. We can probably talk about the player of the game now because none of these guys are playing anymore. Why don't we go with Braylon McDuffie?
Let's do it. I like it.
He scored 3 times tonight.
Both sides of the ball.
2 receiving touchdowns and a pick 6. One of 2 pick 6s that Orville had. Case McDaniel was the other. Cam Kraft had a great night. Parker Hostetler, over 100 yards and a couple of touchdowns as well. But it's going to be the senior wideout, who is the Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the ball game. Point after airborne, and that's good. Gonzalez has had a busy first night as the Orville place kicker. And 56-23. And we'll be back to a running clock by the time we're done. I think we have paid the rent on everything in week 1.
Time to get the rosters out because we're going to be looking a little deeper down the rosters. Second teamers are in.
So 56-23 Orville. And Gonzalez is out there. He's anxious because he's out there waiting for the rest of his kick coverage team. And we have a runner, but 2 Worcester kick returns for touchdowns tonight. Means Orville's very cognizant of that. Gattuso and Shantz, both are threats. And matter of fact, both those guys are up in the second line at the 25 in case there's a squib. So Orville may try and kick it past both of them where Jelks is waiting back at the 10. So Orville trying to get 11 on the field. You're allowed that many, so go ahead and use it. With 5:15 to go in the ball game. And Gonzalez ready to kick this one off. Anytime. And does so. It's a spinner that Shantz is going to catch inside the 20 at the 18. He goes off the left side. He's got some blockers on the far side of the field at the 30. They hem him in. He's back at the 25, circling to the right side. Now he's in trouble at the 25. Made one guy miss, but then ripped down from behind by Mosley at the 30, and there's penalty flags all over the field. Might be on both teams, I'm not sure. Shantz is slow to get up. After all this with 4:43 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, it was a pretty high tackle by the tackler there. Looked like he wrapped him around his head. But it looks like a cramp to me.
Yeah, it might be. He did a lot of running on that kickoff for about 12 yards. I'm not sure of the flags. There's one actually back where Orville kicked it. And there's another one on the return. One of them is against Worcester for sure. That's an illegal block. And I'm not sure what the other one is up here, but they didn't signal anything on Orville. So it could have been the same block seen from a different angle. And Worcester will be able to get the football.
I don't miss that.
Well,
the cramping. Mine used to happen about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Thanks for that personal note.
Absolutely.
You got to hydrate. So Shantz is up, and he's okay.
Number 4 coming off the field for the Generals.
I'm just wondering where they're going to put the football. Well, they move it back to the 18-yard line. As Worcester's offense comes back out with 4:43 to play. 56-23 in favor of Orville. And a number of backups are out there. Orville running from the sideline, trying to get in place.
6, 7, 8.
Clock will run again in a moment. And Worcester will no doubt go back chucking it with freshman quarterback J.R. Wright. Wright, a 1-yard QB sneak for a touchdown early in the quarter.
10 on the field, Orville.
So snap it to right, and quarterback draw up the middle. He's got Lyman in front, a lot of daylight. Across the 25, he's near the 30, and penalty flag behind him as he's tackled at the 33-yard line. So another marker. Kinzer put Wright on the deck. That's what happens when you're trying to sub and get all these guys in. Week 1, Orville had 10 defensively.
They did.
But another Worcester penalty will negate a good run by the QB. So holding call down the field. Moves it back to the 20. We're inside 4 minutes to go on this one. Braylon McDuffie, the Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the ball game. You can look online, our YouTube channel, as Jonathan will be down talking to him post-game. And he's a T-shirt winner. You're a kid, you always love to get that T-shirt that says player of the game, huh? Get that on tomorrow morning when you come to practice, watch a little film. Handoff off the right side for Worcester is Coleman. Coleman across the 30 and gets a first down to the 32-yard line. Finally see a light at the end of this tunnel. At 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. 56-23 Orville. Pete's going over final numbers as we speak, and we'll have them right at the end of this. Our postgame will be brief. And we'll get you out of here in a week 1 Friday. Coleman comes back in motion, resets in the backfield. And Wright take a snap. We'll hand it to him. Sprint draw up the middle, not much there. Thrown down after a short gain. Second down and 9. We're down to 2:35 to play. So Worcester home for North Royalton. They're on the schedule next week. And Orville on the road to West Holmes for a week 2 battle. Snap it and looking, throwing over the middle late. The pass is going to be caught. Another first down. Ball went on the deck, and I think Worcester able to jump on it. Orville now says they have it, and they do. Defense did recover it. Third turnover of the night by the Worcester offense. Tight end was Ingman, who caught it, but then got stripped of it at the 43-yard line. Inside 2 minutes to go. Turnover battle +3 for Orville tonight. That's huge. And a handful of runs. And we're going to be out of here quickly in this one. So, Worcester, defensively. By the way, another final. You don't see this score very often. How about 3-0?
Wow.
Smithfield beat Tuslaw 3-0.
Wow.
Back out there is the quarterback, and Lorson is just going to take a knee. He'll do that a couple of times. Brent Bezanson has seen enough of his team. And his first game at his new school, the longtime coach is going to get a W. As Orville never punted tonight. 3 takeaways defensively, 2 for scores for pick 6. An efficient night, didn't turn it over. A lot of positives. A lot of penalties, which I'm sure they'll get into. But they'll enjoy this one this evening. Worcester had a lot of good things, a lot of fight. And some of the youth we saw for the future for the Generals, if they can build on that. But obviously the mistakes, the penalties, the turnovers, just way too much to overcome for the visitors. Lorson took another snap and another knee. Have to do that one more time. At 56-23 is going to be your final tonight. And one more snap, one more D. And teams will meet at midfield. And an Orville win. They led start to finish in this one and close it out in style over their Riders in the 114th meeting of this one. Final numbers upcoming. We took nearly 3 hours to get it in the books, but finally done. Are you about ready for final numbers, Chief?
Let me get the penalties wrote in here, and then I will be.
So
they need to know.
Big crowd was in here early tonight, and they didn't see a ton of action early. Remember, this is at one point, 14-3 game. It was 6-3 after a quarter. And Orville scored to make it 14-3, one play into the second quarter. Worcester took the ensuing kickoff back for a touchdown to make it 14-9. And then Orville dominated after that. 2 pick sixes and another touchdown. And Orville would add 21 on by halftime. And the second half was pretty much just running through the measures for both teams as Orville cruises to win 56-23.
Post-game stats brought to you by State Farm agent Dan Wakefield. If you're looking for real value in insurance, see State Farm agent Dan Wakefield, located in Millersburg and on Cleveland Road in Worcester, or visit danwakefieldinsurance.com. We'll go team stats first. Orville, 30 carries on the ground, 217 yards. Worcester, 22 carries, 85 yards on the ground. Orville through the air, very efficient, 13 for 18, 114 yards. Worcester, 13 for 26, 166 yards. Each team ran 48 plays. Orville garnered 331 yards of offense on their 48 plays. Worcester, 251. And big difference in this game, the turnovers. 3 turnovers for Worcester, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Orville without a turnover. And then the penalties were another big black flag in this one. 14 penalties, 136 yards for Worcester, 9 penalties, 85 yards for Orville. Individually in the loss, Worcester, Landon Bird, the junior quarterback, ended up 10 for 20, 108 yards, and he ended up throwing 2 big interceptions. Both of them went for touchdowns. Freshman J.R. Wright coming in, and he went 3 for 6 with 58 yards. Montier Coleman ended up with 12 carries for 51 yards on the ground. J.R. Wright ended up 6 with 12. And Jamison Engman, he's going to be a good one for Worcester all season long. 5 catches, 82 yards through the air for Worcester. Cam Kraft, very, very efficient, as I said, 12 out of 15 passing, and he ended up throwing for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns. And also on the ground, Parker Hostetler, great game for him, 13 carries, 116 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. Through the air, Braylon McDuffie, and boy, did he have a good game. 8 catches, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And oh, by the way, Breck mentioned his interception return for a touchdown as well. And there are your post-game stats. Orville a winner. They'll move to 1-0 on the season. Worcester drops to 0-1. 56-23 Orville. And your post-game stats brought to you by State Farm agent Dan Wakefield.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
The Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus wishes the best for all area athletes this season. Bowman Beverage, Ice House Drive-Thru, and West Lincoln Way Drive-Thru in Worcester, and Gary's Drive-Thru in Orville take a lot of pride in donating for the area youth sports teams over the years, and they are also heavily invested towards the area high schools and College of Worcester. So look to the Bowman Beverage team of drive-thrus for all your party supplies and help the area youth teams at the same time. And remember, a duck who tells jokes is a wisecracker.
Hi, I'm Doug Markley with Becker Farms Maintenance. Schedule your truck today to have kingpins, spring pin bushings, and torque rods. Also, tracking arms and suspension bushings on your trailer check. And while you're at it, let's get your truck and trailer aligned today. Let's help you with tire wear and fuel economy. Let's get it straight. Becker Farms Maintenance has a state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. Visit us at Becker Farms Maintenance, Worcester, Ohio, or give us a call at 330-621-4191. Quality work with exceptional service.
Attention area sports fans, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of your local schools from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler Electric has a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Wooster Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Wooster Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Wooster Brush, a great place to work.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Whether you want to heat your home or fuel your fleet, you can rely on Santmeyer for fast, safe delivery and the best service in the business. Santmeyer delivers high-quality gasoline, diesel, propane, and heating oil to help you get the best performance out of your vehicles, your heavy equipment, and your business. For high-quality petroleum products and exceptional service, call Worcester's own Santmeyer at 330-262-6501 or visit santmeyer.com. That's 330-262-6501 or santmeyer.com.
It's time to hit the open road with big savings during the Honda Summer Sales event at Germain Honda of College Hills. Cruise into summer with amazing deals on your favorite Honda cars, trucks, and SUVs. Or get road trip ready today with same-day service, no appointment necessary. Soak up more sunshine and share more smiles with every mile. Only at Germain Honda of College Hills, where your summer adventure starts today. Visit us online at GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Headquartered just south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. Mack Oilfield Services has been a major contributor to area youth programs and the area sports teams for decades. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. That's Mack Oilfield Service of Millersburg. Call 330-674-7371.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
The Wooster Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Wooster Eye Center, your vision is our focus.